I can't believe we're at episode 20 already with Into the Airlock, but we are, and here we are with Mantis Charlie. Our captain is Scipio, but he elected to be the Mantis here. Mirror G's will be our nerdbot, whilst Kellen will be the cosplaying nerdbot. What's up with Mantis C? It's not a ship that I've run much at all before. It doesn't have any offensive weaponry, it just has lock bomb and stun bomb, and that is particularly deadly because we have this imitation NG who can sap the oxygen out of a room. Couple that together with locking people down or stunning them and keeping them in a room with a mantis, and it means we'll be very good at clearing out ships with crew. Well, very good, I don't know, I think I'd still rather have two mantis. But still, we have a clone base, so they can go in and die. We have mantis pheromones, but not the healthy breathing equipment. We're going to want some better weapons and fast, and we do actually have level 2 weapon control, so we're not gimped on that front. Each of these only use 1 power. Other than that, and the improved clone bay, there's nothing all that about the ship that jumps out at us. Well, with that being the case, let's get going. As ever, we're running with mutiny rules, so if the captain and the crew cannot come to an agreement, well, we know how that goes down. We'll have Scipio raring to go on the teleportation immediately, and we'll throw in wait, what? Yes, of course, Scipio is the mantis. Kellen is the... yeah. My head's in the clouds right now, because I've been wandering around the forest for hours, but I'm sure we'll get back into the flow of this in no time. Okay, well, let's get going. Let's hope for a better run than certain others have been having. We don't have upgraded piloting, so I don't like jumping straight into Nebula. But I do like having it. Righto, forward scout of the rebel fleet, and they want to give away our position. I don't like that at all. But they would like to board us. Fascinating. And actually a little bit difficult, because if they board us and we board them, then we're gonna be shot out here in a bad way. No, I think I have an idea. They will try to board us and we will board them. They can't have a lot of crew, surely. And you're going to go in here to understand exactly what the case is. And with that, we know that there are only going to be 2 on the crew there. That's good. That means you're going to get in the door, and we're going to flush this sucker out. No oxygen, and you two are going straight in there to kill... not kill the pilot, try and drag the pilot out of there by killing that. There's no point having extra engines powered. There's a lot of point in having these powered just in case. There we go. So they're on their way. They'll still get a shot in on us, but that's okay. Probably. Depends what they hit. Okay, goodbye piloting. I never needed that. There we go. And they're going to get another rocket in on us, which is a bit of a shame, but that's alright. Close it up, get everything reoxygenated, eat that rocket because we have no option. And it's all ours. We're 1 step ahead of the fleet, but everybody's dying for some reason. In fact, you actively are dying. Well, that's fine. I need you dead anyway. And you guys are coming back. It's a bit troubling because Kellen can't be so easily restored. However, Scipio can. Go and give Kellen a nice big hug. Love that crunching noise that comes out of the manti as they die. An unfortunate 4 damage right off the bat, so it was pretty bad for us that they had Artemis. But that's how it goes on hard mode. Not pretty often. Okay, we need to take brutal advantage of being able to teleport 4 people at a time, which means we need crew. We're not likely to find crew out there, unless we hit that awesome event. Oh, but you know, the event's not that bad, because we have a clone bay. So... oh, this isn't what I wanted at all. This is an automated rebel scout. Oh god, that's bad, bad, bad news. None of these are going to help us. We need to be able to dodge, teleport, breathe. Okay, well, I'll skimp on the dodge. You're going right on in there, Kellen. This'll take a while. Don't overthink it. Good, you're going that way. Get in on that drone and destroy it, please. Otherwise it's going to give us a very bad time. Sorry, breathing's not allowed. We need to try and at least dodge a little bit here. We're going to eat that. We're not going to power up our shields until now. And there we go. Whew. Okay, excellent. Absolutely excellent. Now we can breathe again. Now there's a very unfortunate part about this, and that's that this is going to take forever. You might want to go and make yourself a cup of tea. But we won't take any damage at least. We can at least try to dodge, can't we? When that thing comes back online, you'll shoot that as well, please. Drinking a cup of tea as I smash the ship up, says Kellen. Yeah, I might not have told you this, but you won't be coming back. Gonna keep the shields up just in case something untoward happens. Otherwise, this is a good opportunity to get all the oxygen back on the ship. Deathshed says, can do, Jake, I needed a snack anyway. Yeah, so this is the downside. Thankfully it's an early game auto-assault, so it only has not a lot of hit points. But with a boarding crew, I mean, we're lucky that we have a Lanius, dare I say. Otherwise, I don't know, I'd be sending in 2 creatures at a time to take a place out and they die, or I would just jump away. But this is hard mode, and on top of that we're playing with Mutiny, so I should be taking every advantage I can get. Thankfully, every time you destroy a system, you get 1 bit of hull dealt. Must feel like home for you, Kellen. Is he Alanis or another NG with a talent for holding his breath? He's been holding his breath for a few minutes now, which... what? How in the blazes did that get restored faster than that? What a mystery. I see it all now. If we had level 3 scanning, or maybe even level 4 scanning, we'd be able to see these bars grow as it fixes itself. The only way to prevent that is with a breach. It is possible to have a stalemate, actually. If you fought one of these, you breached everything, but you couldn't actually destroy it, but you were out of fuel and it wasn't running away, then you would sit there for eternity. We should be kind and activate this so that we can bring Keln back. 18 scrap, well worth it. But we're in desperate need of crew and or offensive weaponry, although we can only have 3 weapons. There we go. Remember these locations, enjoy having shields and barely functional engines, and keep on going. Some distressed bacon over there, we will check it out momentarily. Power Jake? Yeah, we're good. Okay, a pirate ship arrived shortly after us. They're a smuggler on the run. Are we going to attack them or ignore them? We can board them and strip them of their everything if we're so inclined, and we might be inclined. Yeah, it was a huge net gain experience. Clone base really cheap, it doesn't actually hurt you much at all. Attack, of course, says Scipio. Attack always, says Mirror. And Kellen, who for the longest time I thought was called Krellin, and I still think is called Krellin, says attack. Oh well, attack we shall. It's... oh, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. There is a Krellin, just to confuse you, says Kellen. Okay, the captain has pledged his life. He says we're going to throw bombs against it. Okay, but we're probably going to eat a little bit of a smackaroo off that mini laser. Wow, that was good timing. Okay, Lock Bomb probably only does 1 damage to the shield, if any. If it even hits. If we didn't have someone working the shields, that would deal some damage to us. It does no damage to the shields, well. Oh, jeez, that is 3 rockets just wasted, and we need at least 2 more to break on through to the other side. Okay, 1 more and we're good. This is almost certainly not worth the cost in rockets, but it's what we're doing. Alright, prepare yourself to get in there. I'm gonna lock bomb the weapons room so that we can maybe do some damage in it. Or will I? Is that the right thing to do? I'm not entirely sure actually. Let's hit with this first. Okay, well, it's down. We can head on in if we're so inclined, and we are inclined. Question is where we're going here. We could lock that in, fight them one at a time. No, I don't want to waste more rockets. We've already wasted plenty. They have a mantis on their side. Not overly fond of that. At least they don't have a healing bay. Ooh, well, Kellen, how do you feel about dying so soon? I could stun them and suffocate our enemies, but I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, let's just power the clone base so we don't forget about it. Hope it doesn't get destroyed as well. The O2 went down because nobody was manning the shields. Probably should have done that. Oh, and the O2's on fire. Let's simultaneous combat. There. Oh, what a haul! Military grade weaponry. We get the Flak Gun Mark II for our troubles, and it was a lot of troubles, so that is good. The 19 scrap also terrific. That's not going to teach us anything. Yeah, that was a great salvage. Luckily, the problem of O2 room burning will be solved by the problem of O2 room being burnt down. Yeah, it's a problem that just solves itself. On you go. Maybe you should help out as well, Scipio. Glad you could contribute. Mark II DDR blind? What are you talking about? Oh, did I call it Mark II? I doubt I did, but maybe I did. Anyway, we have the Flak Mark I. Right. All is well so far. Let's keep going. Let's check out what distress they have in store for us. The exit is in an awful place. I wish I'd checked that earlier. Terrible place. We're gonna have to head on down pretty swiftly after this distress beacon. May want to let that O2 build up, says Scipio. Didn't realize we had such a cowardly captain here. Okay, speaking of questions of cowardly or not, thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation's gone haywire. We can't plot a course. Are we going to lead these friendly folks to their destination? They'll probably pay up front. Or will we decliner? Lemurker says, got myself a glass of wine. Cheers, everyone. Cheers indeed. I'll take a tax for leading them, says the captain. And Mirror backs him up, saying, let's lend a hand. There we go, 8 scrap. And they're saying, you're really helping us out here. I should hope so. Fortunately, the quest is somewhere that we have to go to get out of here, so victory for Tanner. Maybe I should have invested that scrap in better shields. Or we'll get some free schematic samples. Thank you, drone store from X-Ray Romeo 145. I'll be selling that as soon as we can. Potentially at this store. almost certainly at that store. Let's ride the wave a bit, though. We can cut this finer. How long's this run going? 10 minutes, maybe 15. Righto, it's another automated scout ship, but this time we have the flak to deal with it. Are we going to attack it or avoid provoking it? I think we could still send in Kellen to, you know, be a real hero. But it's up to the captain and the crew what we do here. I'm not seeing Kellen weigh in on the votes. Do they know how this works? Ah, they say attack it. I want to be a real hero. Get that cash. Alright, we're going in. We need to power the flak, unfortunately, and they are powering the disappearing act. So this will be a little unfortunate. With that being how it is, I want you to help out with the dodge, since they can't hurt us other than rocketing. Unless they, you know, rocket our shields. That would be a real bummer. I'm thinking of just sending you in. There's little reason not to. Get those weapons off of my face. Oh, okay, well, remember I mentioned if they took care of our shields. Whew, good timing there. We're gonna shoot our own crew to death. It's the right thing to do. Ah, they dodged. We did not dodge. Took down the wrong thing. Now they're able to run away, and whew, good dodge. Alright, let's take another pot shot at our own crew. Nice. Not so nice. Okay, grand. Take down their ability to cloak away, and I'll be a bit happier. Meanwhile, if you could go and fix the shields, please, there, mirrors. Need more slave soldiers. Get some at the next shop. No, he says the next ship. So maybe he just wants to strip the next ship that he sees. Who am I to judge? You know what, we can bring you back alive, so there's no need to send you into certain death. Uh-oh, don't like them having that re-operational. Shoot it now. Oh, I don't like that. Flak is wildly inaccurate on these small ships, sadly. Who needs accuracy when you're this good, though? Alright, rip that one to shreds. I don't want to... Ah, hell, just take a shot. Come on now. That should be that. Next ship, next shop, all the same. I need meat for the grinder and my dinner. Oh, they're doing a good job of getting away from us. We might suffer another shot at this rate. Come on now. There we go. Flak never lets you down, except when it does. 13 scrap and a combat drone. We're looking very, very good economy-wise. I want to sell the fire drone, the combat drone, the pheromones, and I might even want to get rid of both of these. I'm struggling to think of a good use for them that isn't just liquidating them. Especially if there's crew here. And that's not crew, but that is crew. 2 smelly humans and a mantis. Hacking is a strategy in itself as well. Oh, and a scrap recovery arm. Well, first let's get an idea of the numbers that we have. We could get another 44 scrap from selling these bombs. I want to get rid of the pheromones, they're just a cheeky waste of time. Sell that and sell that. Okay, Scipio demands the recovery arm. Very well, now we have 112 to play with, but potentially another 44 if you're keen to get rid of the lock bombs. And, well, the lock and stun bombs. I turn to the captain. We have a lot of scrap. Might get the fixing whilst it's cheap as well. I'd hate to run into a bad situation from that. Yeah, scrap arm is great. The earlier you get it, the more it pays for yourself. It's opportunity cost, but it also is a nice event, so there's back and forthing on that, but I just love to have it. And it also puts you in a running for a good score if you get the scrap recovery arm. Get the mantis first, see if we can afford hacking. We could afford the hacking if only we had 23 more scrap. We can only get 22 from selling one of our bombs. If we sold both the bombs, we could get hacking. And I don't really believe in either of these. Well, 15 seconds of stun is pretty good on killing somebody. We could warp in and kill an area pretty quickly with them. But that's a question of, well, I'll turn to the captain. I'll be able to do whatever you demand. Regardless, though, we've got ourselves a new mantis. And who is wanting to join in? Jin Lennon says, put me in. I wish it called you Jin instead of Lennon, but there you go. You're up. Don't let us down now. I've been let down before. I feel like we should keep the bomb weapons. Hacking can come weapon. Check those lacking drones. I suppose we could. Alright, that gives us some other stuff to play with. We really lack power, and we do lack shields as well. I really like having max level shields because it just makes you invincible against certain setups. So I think I'm actually just going to invest in that now and worry later. There's another store, but forget it, it's on a trap path, and you know my feelings towards traps. Can we make jump? And jump? Ah, we have options anyway, let's make this jump. I expect bravery in my kin, says Scipio. Well, you did say you wanted some crew from ships as well. Here's a slaver ship, and with our level 2 shields that somebody wisely invested in, it can't hurt us because it has one ion and a single fire laser. Will we draw straws or will we never surrender? We fight, says Scipio, at them. I love the fact that you had to back that up. Right, kill them, never surrender. We will never surrender our crew to slavers. Oh, I take it back. That was not a single ion, it's a charge ion. There is a chance they could hurt us. Let's take that chance and just throw everybody in and kill them all. Oh, they got a battery, man. An interesting way to go about things, but you're all still going to die. Popped like a cheap party balloon. All the slaves died in the fight. Let's prepare to jump. Get out of here, you're choking things up for us. There, remember stations, I'm not going to bother healing you up. It's a pretty deadly crew. They were too weak for service, well, evidently. I'm going to want a bit more power, I think. Yeah, more power is good power. That way we can have level 2 shields and still keep the engines barely running. Seems weird having the flak all the way back there. I'm going to move the flak further up. Now, my little finger test tells me we can do both this jump and that jump, so it's worth it, probably. Okay, nothing personal, but you've got information that we need. Really? Let's go and find out how much they really need it. It's an NG and a human. We'll have them dead in no time. I mean, we could flak just for the hell of it. Makes Kellen. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with that name. It must be the existence of a Krellin. Loads of fuel, which is great because we've had a run where fuel was the problem. Go and have a little victory dance with Kellen. Just stress testing the clone bay. Excellent. Remember positions and carry on. Let's check out what this quest has. Could have been a dastardly trap, but let's have some faith in our fellow Starflyers. Oh, no, they're very happy, and they're giving us a nice reward, a very nice reward. I do like that. We've had an amazing run with scrap so far in the first sector. Let's not forget that. Keep ourselves well invested in power and keep going. I kind of wanted the trap, says Scipio. Well, I mean, everyone's got their tastes. Right, there's a Federation encrypted signal being broadcast from a nearby planet. Are we going to investigate, or do we think it could be a trap? You said you wanted a trap, Scipio. Better back that one up. Send them away, he says. Jin wishes to investigate. Jake, remember that run we had tons of fuel and then ran into an eternal nebula sector and starved you out? Yep, I don't regret it. I believe in nebulas. It's a way to get top score. Right, let us investigate, and ooh, they're out of supplies, but the Secret Federation outpost tells us of another secret base. We'll head there after we squeeze every last drop out of this sector. This has a good chance of being a high score run. I'm just basing that on the first sector here, but that's as solid as ever. Drat. I'll get my trap next sector, he says. Well, how about this one? It's Uncle Joe's Fix-It shop. Do you need a tune-up? Are you going to check out their specialty or decline? We should be able to afford whatever their specialty is. Whether or not we want it, though, is a different kettle of fish. We're going to inquire, and they'll upgrade our reactor for 20. It would normally cost 25. Are we keen on getting that discount, or would we rather save our money for now? It's not necessarily an economical choice, so I hand it over to Captain and crew. Captain wishes to take that. A fine economical trade, says Mirror. Very well, it's ours. Yeah, normally it would cost 25 at this point. Still, what that means is we can run flak, and, well, actually this is a really balanced affair. Excellent. Okay, Captain's privilege. Are we going to go for the pirate-controlled or the civvy sector? Wow, what a civilian galaxy. If you were going for a crystal sector run, you'd be agonizing between which of these you think might be the rock homeworld. Pirates, no dishonorable raiding. Very well, let's take them out. This is overrun with bandits and marauders. We should tread lightly. We should tread straight into Nebula, then onwards to the quest, then more Nebula. Especially if we upgrade our piloting, but we're just one scrap away from it. Let's hope we find some. Well, we find a fight, but it's just people on board. I hate those. I really, really hate getting boarded like that. Alright, where are they? They're in our clone bay and they're in our shields, which means they're going to get toasted for that. Okay, won't you come and play? Oh yeah, go all you want, but this won't go well for you guys. Good. I always want it to be my Amantai who get the combat experience here. Wonderful. Get the clone bay fixed, back to positions. Still don't like that, because we get nothing but a fight out of it. I suppose you could see it as getting a bit of combat experience, but now they're injured, and I don't like that either. Oh, it's the piloting event, but we don't have piloting. Nonetheless, we do have a clone bay, so do we manually search for wreckage, or do we avoid the risk? Well, there's a thought. I don't know if the clone bay protects you from this, because they're not necessarily going to die, are they? Regardless, Scipio's putting his own life on the line, saying we manually search. Everybody does. And, whoa, well, we get the supplies, but we also take 4 hull damage to the hull, which is a fair bit. And that sounded like a... That sounded like a breach. Go and have a look-see. Is there a breach? There definitely is, I can hear it. The question is where it is. There we go. Everyone feels so slow now that we don't have our beloved mantis pheromones. I am, however, going to get that piloting. There's a lot of nebula here. Piloting guarantees a good outcome on that. Well, nobody died, so we can't complain too much. Scrap pays for the damage at this stage. Everything else was gravy. What else did we get there? Felt like we got good stuff. Alright, ready to rock and roll. Let's head up the quest first. They might have repairs for us, which would be rather nice. No, they have a bombardment from an automated drone. However, we can fight back. We must fight back. I mean, we could just send everyone, but if they Artemis our clone bay, then we lose out big time. So, I'm gonna have you head up there, and... well, neither of you have engine experience, sadly. Go on, get on the shield, you might as well, and take care of those weapons, please. I do not like them. %20 dodge, make it matter. Okay, it's only 1 damage, we're fine. Dang. Double dang. Okay, right, that shouldn't be a problem much longer. Take care of their piloting so they can't dodge this anymore. A free sector to heal my war wounds and get scars for my gene template. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. We're bringing you back, getting you back on the weapons, have you fix that, have you help out there, and we're gonna just say goodbye to the ship that can no longer dodge. Crunch. That was pathetic. Hopefully the other stuff is better. It is! Look at that! This base is no longer safe. Let me join your crew. I'll have the station's drones patch up your ship. 7 hull points restored, 22 scrap, a rocket, a drone, and this mysterious battery individual. He has no skills, but when I have a battery man, I stick him on the engines and I never look back. Then again, he could be alright for boarding, but if you board with battery man, then it's a battery man that's not powering your ship. So I'm not a big believer in it. Regardless, who will be our Duracell bunny here? We have Vidsora, 32 no less. We're going to drop your numbers, because I don't like them. Not that I like much about your name, but still, it feels like a green name, so there you go. Right, what a functional ship we have pieced together, not to mention a distress beacon. Kind of want to check that out. To check the distress, head back down to the nebula, and we're all gravy. I would quite like to have better weapons, but flak doesn't synergize with our other stuff so far. Okay, let's go. Maybe that's why I chose you, VD Sora. Okay, there's a fire suppression system that isn't responding here. We could send in the crew without much fear because we have a functional clone bay. We could dock to try and rescue survivors, which might give us somebody to join our cause, or we could simply GTFO. How do we feel about this? With 5 people on the team, Scipio now has to convince 2 people to join him instead of just 1. Scipio wants to send in his own crew to put out that fire. Jin wants to jump in there and get some hot burns. So does Krellin. But Mirror wants the boarding crew. No, VD Sora says, just send me in. You know, batteries have a warning of do not dispose on the fire. And perhaps that is why. You send your crew into the station. Unfortunately, as soon as they enter, the fire breaches the station's fuel cell containment. You quickly try to dock and retrieve your crew, but not before an unfortunate soul is lost in the inferno. Kellen is gone. With a newfound respect for flames, your crew member's clone stumbles out of the clone bay. Get back to work, Kellen. This is no time for resting. Kellen's used to it. Well, at least we got 10 scrap out of that. It wasn't all bad, was it? Out in a blaze of glow. Oh, life sucks. Okay, this is an event that killed us before. However, they are not well equipped for... Are we really playing on hard mode? Jinx, that's wimpy, that is. Okay, we can hold on against these guys for as long as we want. So let's investigate what they have. Check that medibay. And, oh, interesting. They want to fight us like that, do they? Slaughter it. I mean, I could flak them as well, just to feel good about myself. May or may not get this guy killed in time. Ah, okay, down he goes. Swell. Then in go the Manti once more into the breach. May not be able to kill... Oh, well, no, Lennon may or may not survive. Scipio certainly will, though. Wow. Not even 1 more health than necessary. They're disabled. We take 4 fuel, which is good. 17 scrap, which is not. And in we go. Oh, I think Kellen had some kind of victory cheer for you there, Lennon. That don't look so good, does it? Scipio will be fine. We'll keep him as is. Seems like the kind of situation where slightly better sensors are going to be good for us, so I'm just going to upgrade them right now. Unless there's a store we're about to jump to. There is not. So let's get those sensors, save us having to jump people around just to see what's inside, and it might be good for some events. Looking good on fuel, not so good in scrap overall. We've invested a lot of scrap in ourselves, so I would say yes, we are. We've upgraded our reactor at least 4 times, I think. Upgraded piloting, sensors, double shields. We're coming along just fine. Alright, let's go. I mean, scrap isn't just a number up here, it's also what you've invested in your ship. Oh ho, and we just happen to have upgraded our sensors in time for this. We can lock onto the life signs, go for the blue option, and would you look at that, Niels has joined the cause. Good thing we have such a smart rear admiral who knows what orders to give to Captain Scipio. Question is, who wants to be another one of our wee Manti friends? Coddy is real, says they're ready to burn and kill. Coddy is real. Coddy is R. Been playing too much Baba is you then. Okay, get stuck in. We've got an excellent boarding crew, a good backup physical weapon, and what could be considered alright weapons, I suppose. I'm going to upgrade our weapons. Unless there's that store. There is not, although I don't know what I would do with a store. We've got nothing to sell unless we want to drop these bombs. Anyway, just to maintain a bit of flexibility, I'm going to upgrade that. Now let's get going. There's more out there. Scipio's almost completely healed up. Just in time for this, perhaps. Well now, an unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. They're offering us a bounty if we sit tight. They do have a rocket and a heavy laser, but that's all they've got. How do we feel about that? Jin steps forward and says we attack. No quarter for the pirates, says Mirror. Kellen saying no food for the mantis. We are incorruptible. Slaughter the pirates. They're going down. They might make us a better offer if we weaken them, but, well, we'll see. Now, what the hell, just get stuck in. Oh, they have a mantis of their own. I hope they don't kill us and take down our clone bay. That would blow. That rock takes so long to get there. Okay, let's just take a pot shot while we're here. Couldn't even hit us if they tried, and I don't think they tried that hard. You feeling a bit left out there, Coddy? It's alright, I'm quite sure Scipio has this. Can you dodge again? You cannot. Down goes our weapons. Take a pot shot just for, just to feel good about things. Okay, they're all dead. We didn't get a lot more than they offered us. What do their former prey have to say? Nice. 9 hull points. That might as well be 18 additional scrap. It isn't, though. Our Manti don't look or feel particularly good, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that we're going to have some empty jumps and leave them as they are. Especially when we have a store right here. Let's check it out. Yeah. Nothing like the smell of fresh hull in the morning, says Mirror. It's quite nice, isn't it? Oh boy. Flak Mark II. Takes forever to wind up. Destroys everything it looks at. Hacking stun is a strategy in and itself. I hate chain laser and Hermes blows. Emergency respirators could work with us, but I'm not feeling it. Remember, we have 44 extra scrap of useless bombs that we're not particularly making use of right now. So the question is, how do we feel about Flak Mark II? Sell those bomb guns, it's time to get that. It's the time that was promised. Okay, I do think I mentioned Flak Mark II earlier. There are downsides of Flak Mark II. It takes forever and a day to wind up. But some might call it a strategy in and itself. I wouldn't, but that's just me. Okay, now we have Flak Mark II, and if we have a very long time, we can wait for that thing to charge up. It's not impossible that we get another flak, and we have some hardcore flackening. Boss says I hate flak too. Maybe, but flak can get one shot off, and then by the time it recharges for its second shot, flak 2 is ready to go, and then you have a 10 volley of garbage, admittedly, but still, a volley. Distressed Bacon, I think we'll go and check that out. We have the chance to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Could we go 1, 2, 3? That's what I'd like to know. Probably end up here, and from there... Yeah, I reckon we can do it. Distress, then here. We might lose a nebula, but Scipio believes we can make it, and that's good enough for me. Jake is racist against pre-igniters, pretty much. Okay, greetings. It is so good to see you. We've been out of fuel and floating here for weeks. We're terrified a pirate or those damned rebels would find us. Can we spare these suckers 4 fuel? We are dripping with 15 of it. Scipio says we can make... Oh no, they're not talking about this. Give them fuel, give them fuel. Don't give them fuel, says Coddy. We have the fuel, toss them, son. I've learnt my lesson on mercy. Scipio, you don't learn lessons. You sometimes give the lessons. Alright, toss them some fuel. They gave us 20 scrap, which is a fairly generous payment. And there's more distress up here. Let's check it out. Perhaps our good deeds will beget more good deeds. Aha! There's a riot that's broken out, but because we have Mirror, they can explain things to the infected. We casually explain that they're all going to die, we get our 4 fuel back, and 7 scrap for the troubles. And by 7 scrap, we still mean 7 scrap, because it's not enough to even be increased by the scrap recovery arm. Let's fly real close to the rebel scum, and feel good about it. Well now, there's a rebel ship undoubtedly stationed to look for us. They do have drones, we don't know what kind, but they only have 2 heavy lasers, so unless their drone is an attack drone, we're immune to damage here. They don't have teleporters, but check that medibay. Attack them, Jake, they look for dinner. Attack, attack, attack the rebel scum. Looks like they're going down. They do have an attack drone, we can't get too complacent here. We should probably just shoot their weapons and send in everybody. We could send you in as well. Just send everyone in and kill them all. Right, they won't all be able to heal in time, so we're relatively safe on that front. Uh-oh. Ah, damn, we got hit by one of the 2 shots there. They're wet. Their doors are down. That's excellent for us. Gives us a bit of freedom of motion. Alright, that's you dead. We could chase down the guys that went to heal, but it might not work to our benefit. Let's just take down the weapons. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who said you'd be going there? Oh, brilliant dodge. Great, now we're pretty much immune to them. Right, I'm going to send you in there to starve them of oxygen. Well, starve this room of oxygen, I mean. Oh, they fixed this? Who's even there to fix it? Ah, I bet they have a bot that fixes that stuff. Let's just take a pot shot at Kellen, see how he likes it. He probably won't like it at all. Very unfortunate for them. Alright, the place has no oxygen, so instead they just go and die. Excellent. Strip it out for 22 scrap and 3 fuel, well worth the shot that we took. And everybody comes back. We're a bit beaten up for our troubles, but I think we can hold on. Scipio's learning how to fight. Well, he's learned how to fight. He need only perfect it now. Grand. Oh, intruders on board again. There are some downsides to this. Okay, right, let's just have them vacate the place. They're in the pilot's seat as well, which is a bit bothersome. Get out of there for a bit. I'd rather not take unnecessary damage here, but I would also rather like to get our Mantis or Manti some more combat experience. So let's have you pull out for a little bit there. Yeah, the two that are least damaged should go and get slaughtering a bit. Don't see any real reason for you to be there. Decent. There. Not enough to level up, but it's good to keep our Manti as unstoppable killing machines. Alright, not even going to wait for oxygen. We move. Okay, Captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. How are you feeling about your jumps? It's a nebula, so it won't anti-ship battery us if we mess up. We're never going to do... Oh, well, actually, 1, 2... Well, I don't know. I'm not good at counting these, and I still haven't gotten the mod that tells us it. How much do you want that high scoreboard? Surely we dare to take the 4, right, Captain? Says Jin Lennon. We dare the 4. Very well. Come crying to me when this all backfires. We have a lot of scrap, but nothing that I'm quite willing to spend it on yet. We would need an additional 21 scrap to get both flaks operational, not to mention the cost of powering the thing. Okay, well, would you look at that? Somebody here is offering us laborers for cheap. It's an NG. 36 scrap, though. Will we attack the slaver scum, buy huts, or ignore them and continue on our way? They have a rocket, otherwise they have nothing to worry about. Attack the scum, says Scipio. Attack, says Jin Lennon. A very coordinated crew. Nobody's even trying to stir mutiny except for Coddy, who insists that we buy. But nope, it looks like we're going on the attack here. They have a crew, for sure, but, you know, so do we. Let's fight here. Take that Mantis out as fast as we can before it causes issues. Pray for a good dodge. Oh, right. It's dangerous to let Scipio fight there as much as he's fighting there. We're going to bring you out a bit. And do it like that. The reason it was risky, and it's not risky anymore, is because if that rocket does 2 damage and hit us in the clone bay, then you would die, and we would never see you again. Now I don't care so much, so... And it did do 2 damage, so good thing it wasn't aiming for that. Man, you guys are all getting torn up. Sadly, all the slaves died in the fight. Speaking of all people dying, go and get a speech from Kellen about better ways of fighting. This is taking Hugbox to a new high. Some say oxygen deprivation is a high. The slaves did not die in the fight, the Manti were just hungry, says Kellen. What, you saw everything through the reticules of your flak? Okay, get in position and carry on. Hey, we have the scrap, right? We could, if we are so inclined, have both flak operational. I think that is a bit too gung-ho. But... you never know, do you? Ooh. There's an asteroid field and we're being attacked. Fortunately, we should be able to hold out without problem here. We shouldn't even really need our weapons. If we just head on in and slaughter the entire crew, well, all 2 of them, then we should already have won. Now, speaking of already have won, that human is very dead. Check that medibay, check that clone bay, check that extra fuel. We're doing just fine. They could have hurt us. An asteroid as well as their ion could have brought us down a bit and allowed them to beam, but it wasn't even close. Oh-ho! Now, this is up to the captain and crew. I don't know how much they want to invest in drone usage. We only have 3 weapon slots available, but one of them is being used up by the Flak Mark II, so we may not need drones at all. Regardless, we could get some upfront scrap out of it all, or simply ignore this station. Selling 6 drones. Dispose of the drones. Alright, we're getting that upfront scrap and continuing on our way, and look at that, cozy as ever. We make it to the exit. We swept Sector 2 clean. Okay, Captain's Privilege, as it often is. Will we go to the Zoltan-controlled or the Mantis homeworlds? If we go to the Mantis homeworlds, I will be upgrading our something or other. Maybe somebody could quickly check what we need to save Kazakh Splat, because that would be cool if we do get to it. We're going home, says Scipio. Very well. Make sure you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. 15 at this stage is fine and dandy. Teleporter and level 2 clone or medbay. So any teleporter is good? Excellent, then we have what we need. Now we need to find Kazakh Splat. He's out here somewhere. But since we don't have long-range scanners, we don't know where. We might find him, we might not. That is an actual check that medibay time, because they do have a medibay. And they have rockets, not too fond of that. Right, we're actually going to shoot these guys to shreds first. They come for us, that's fine. Oh, they're going to go for Mirror G, that is not fine. Just take a bit of a fighting for once in your life. And then step aside, let these guys handle it. Let's try not to get shot for a bit. Alright, that was inconsequential. Nah, we're fine, just get back. We'll probably take another shot. But, this is what they're getting. I don't like that medibay, but I don't like their weapons either. Thumph! You know what? Forget this. Prepare to retreat. They're gonna make a hasty getaway. I'd like to see them try. They can't shoot, they can't get away. They get an insta jump here, which is incredibly unfair. Yeah, we hit everything but the medibay. It's a bit unfair, but get in there. Right, they're running for the medibay. Go figure. Uh-oh, I'm actually stuck in that medibay with them. Take a pot shot in the medibay, try to take care of it. No, we just shot ourselves instead. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. There we go, it's down. But at what cost? They can't shoot us, so you just get out of there. You go join the fray. That was actually quite costly, but we'll be alright. Took it all down, we salvaged what we can. Now they can jump away, and then you follow them, and I don't like that at all. Because that's like 2 jumps with only 1 prize. There's a nice but subtle sound of Kellen fixing that up. That's some augmentation for an NG. I was ordered to fire at the Mantis. Wasn't told which Mantis, says Kellen. I'll look the same to you, I'm sure. You fired at the medibay, but there was a pilot and a weapons between you. Okay, still need to find ourselves Kazakh Splat. Hopefully we can, but there's no guarantee. He's here somewhere, definitely. It's not here though, this is just a rebel automated scout that's trying to get away. I don't like that. I could send in Kellen regardless to actually start chomping away at it, but if they run away with Kellen, then that's bad news for us. Still, I'm gonna send you in. Get over there then. Because I don't want them jumping, we'll take care of this as best we can. I like breathing occasionally. Nice dodge. Their FTL is still charging, and now it is delayed. Let's make sure it stays delayed. Oh, whoa, 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 that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's have less of that, please. Wasn't brilliant. So they're still going to be shooting us. Man. Rockets. We're facing a lot of those today. This is not worth waiting on Flak 2. I should get Flak 1 going instead. Right, once that's done, it's just Flak 2. Take this thing out, please. Oh, nice. Very nice. Didn't expect that to go so well. I didn't also expect it such a crummy reward for it. Whew. Alright, get over there. Everybody get things fixed and back on the road again. That cost a lot of hull, so I'm hoping for a shop as well. They got a good shot on our weapons. Good thing that fire didn't burn it all away. Back to positions. Let's hope for something with a lot more organic material for us to tear apart. Ah, there's the store. Just realised that Kellen gets his lunch out of those drones. Good thing we found one. He was eating the ship. Okay, what do we have here? What indeed? Some might say a strategy in and itself. What do you think, Captain? What do you think? We do, however, have another Mantis. But you know, Manti you can pick up for free. Flax, you never really know. We wouldn't be able to use that flak for a very long time. But I think I prefer it than running flak 3 and 1 at the same time. We could kill the flagship with only flak. It would be our late game setup right there. What does the captain say? Not seeing Scipio weighing in whatsoever. Regardless, I'll be getting some fixin'. There's nothing to sell and nothing else worth buying, so... Ooh, backup DNA bank might be tempting though. Stop our people from dying if we accidentally the whole crew. Well, I'm not seeing anything from the captain, but the... Oh, backup DNA, Jake. We'll get the flak later. Wow. You might have earned the ire of everybody watching right now, Scipio. Hope you're ready for that. We have nothing to sell in order to get flak 2, so I'm just going to fix up the ship whilst it's going cheap. Yeah, I'll get every last drop, and we'll carry on. Wonder what Kazakh Splat has to say to such nerds. Federation scum, we waited a long time. Well, be that as it may, I'm going to get in before you start overcharging, and I'm also going to say, check that medibay. Nice dodge. Nice kill. Burst Laser Mark II is not particularly good at all, but it's ours. There we go. Let's keep on going. Lennon's suffering, but suffer for your art. Oh, thank God. There is still a branch between these. And the hyperlane update, what did it do? Can we even execute crew with the DNA bank? Yes, we can. Righto, there's a rebel ship nearby refitted for transport rather than combat. Are we going to demand that they surrender or avoid the ship? Could be our opportunity to get that flak that we passed up at the store. Burst Laser Mark II is amazing. Burst Laser Mark I is garbage, says Stardart. Yep. Demand, and take that fight. This is a hold-up. Wow. There's just no discord going on between the crew here. Now, in Into the Airlock episodes of past, the crew have used the Whisper system in Twitch to arrange mutinies amongst themselves. Just throwing that bit of trivia out there. Regardless, this is a hold-up. They're trying to escape. They have a lot of drones, but we have a lot of kill them. Oh, but they can check their medibay. We can do this. The flak will take care of the shield. And then that's going down. Nice. Oh, very nice. Garbage, they said. Garbage. Well, thanks to that, we now have full documents about the layout of this sector. Man, Lennon is not feeling too good. Maybe go and say hello. Mutiny for mutiny's sake is not how we do it on this ship, says Jin Lennon. We'll see about that. Are you willing to just let Scipio have all the glory of being captain? Maybe you are. Maybe we do have a spineless crew. Okay, the top... Ooh, this is slim pickings. The good thing about getting maps is we may have found Kazakhsplat. He could be on one of these. Not on the one that has a pulsar and not under distress, so that could be Kazakhsplat, as could that or that. We have to try. Ah, no, this isn't it, but it is something. It's a civilian ship being chased by a Mantis ship. Will we aid the civvies for a chance at double reward, or are we going to stay put here? I'm going to have a drink, that's for sure. It's been a hot day. Pretty damn hot day. A fight with Manti comes rarely. Take it, says Scipio. Everybody else saying, give the aid. Everyone has aid here. Actually, this is again a case of flak and burst laser being good. That way we can remove the clone bay from the equation as we send in everybody. If they want to send in their Mantis, fine by me, except take it. I don't need to worry about your death because we have backup DNA bank. So I won't worry about your death. Nice. Down they go. They can't regenerate because we took care of that. And what do the civvies have to say? Ah. And then we take a shot. Pop. Right on our own clone bay. How swell. Alright, get that fixed up. We'll bring our esteemed Coddy is real back. That's very good. We're drowning in the scrap right now. Need to find Kazakhsplat. Need more power as well. I'm going to invest everything we just got out of that into more power, because I was feeling a bit tight on it. Otherwise, let's keep on keeping on. Since we know it's not there, we should go 1, 2, 3, and then I dare say we just go for it. Forget what the rebels might be throwing at us. We try to find Kazakhsplat. I also would like a bit more engine power because, hey, it's 5% dodge right there. Recht. Picking through for some free materials. That's 25. Gotta make our way over here and pray for Kazakhsplat, though. Absolutely nothing. We might not even be able to check the bottom one, so let's hope this is Kazakh. There we go! You cross paths with a Mantis ship that looks to have had dozens of layers of armor plated over what must have been a 100-year career. The captain is legendary thief at Kazakhstan. Your crew look frightened. Well, one of our many Mantis crew members will attempt to hail him, and we perform some weird haka as we ready the battle systems. He's got a pathetic ship, to be honest, but he does have Clone Bay, so I'm not even sure if I want you involved in this, Kellen. Just get stuck in. It's kind of a shame that the legendary thief Kazakhsplat is going to go down as easily as this. Oh, wow. Okay, well, how about that? There's no more life signs on the ship. It appears that we have won. Let's quickly teleport additional crew and check for survivors. And there's Kazakhsplat slumped in a corner. We're going to toss him into our advanced clone bay, which I swear that rocket is aiming for right now. And our haste is paid off. We register him in the clone bay's database. After he passes away, we reconstruct him, and he is willing to devote himself and his ships to our cause. We get pheromones again. We get Kazakhsplat, who is perfect in every way. 30 scrap, and he tells us about his own cash as we dodge that rocket marvelously. And just like that, we have a full crew of boarding Mantis. That is a little terrifying. For other people, but not for us. Kazakhsplat's not a bad name, but who feels like they can cut the mustard to be a top-tier Mantis? I like the idea of having a guy called Shifty in as our new Mantis. So welcome aboard, Shifty Sights. They were a thief, after all. Okay, nothing to worry about. They fell easily. The only downside is we beelined our way to here, so we're going to move out, miss out on some jumps. That's not all bad, though. Somehow our fuel has gone downhill. Ah, a weapon just floating in space. It is, however, a pretty useless weapon and will be sold to the highest bidder. Intruder on deck. There is another Mantis in a charred uniform here, and they're asking to have some sanctuary from the NG. Will we side with him or offer him up? Perhaps something that would weigh on your minds at this point is score, and I would have you know that if we side with a fugitive, we're going to be fighting a ship whether they betray us or not, and that will get us extra score. Do consider that. Captain says that we never rat out our kin. Shifty and Jin want to side with their fellow Mantis. That's 3, but we need more than just that. We have a crew of 7. More votes are needed in order to press on. More Mantis the better, says Coddy, another Mantis. And Mirror just says I'm programmed to help the I'm programmed to aid the NG. Ah, well, that's not enough. Perhaps you should consult your fellow crew members if you want to mutiny. We side with the fugitive. There was a trap. 5 damage to the hull. Back they go. It's entirely infested with Manti. And they attacked our weaponry as well, which kind of blows. We'll have to shoot down their weaponry at this rate. However, not before we go and kill every living thing on that ship. Yes, I see the clone bay. Might actually be faster for us just to disable that clone bay. Oh, it's down, and it is stripped. That was fast and brutal. The only downside is the damage we take doing this. Lennon's feeling a bit under the weather, but I think they'll be fine. Okay, I turn to the captain here. We have a choice. We could take both of these and then take 2 shots from the rebels on the way to the exit. We don't know what's in here, but there's a guaranteed encounter. Fuel's not looking hot, though. How do you feel, Scipio? Do you think that this is a fight that you can manage, or are you not fit for the task? We're in our homeworlds, after all. Jin Lennon is egging on the captain. He says, come on, let's do this. VD Sora wants to know how leveled they are in engines. I'll quickly scroll through everybody here. Look for yourself, which is right now. Ooh, poorly. 12 out of 15. We need to dodge more. A lot more. We always take the fight. Time to root out some rebels. Very good. I'm thinking more shields and more power for said shields. Although more engines would also be pretty badass. I mean, you don't need to have shields if you just dodge. That's one way to look at it. Let's get that 37 dodge, because that'll also help Mirror, G, and VD Sora level up. Let's believe. You haven't let them get more than one salvo off late. Dodging itself is fine. Very well. Absolutely nothing on this jump. Fine prey, fine prey. We honor you with our most eviscerating arsenal. You sense a cloud to this silver lining. That's a powerful ion, but we don't need to worry about it because we can dodge, right? Actually, we can. We're going to kill this guy on our own terms. Oh, what a very unfortunate place for you to go. Whatever. Just everyone get in there. Well, that thing ain't coming back. There, go, go, go. Speaking of not coming back, we could actually trash this place to build up some... oh, right, no. I was thinking we could build up some combat experience by trashing the place, but the NG just insists on dying. Ugh, another repair burst. We don't need this. We certainly do not need this. Okay, speaking of things that we don't need. 1, 2, we will be anti-ship batteried along the way, but the hull is up to scratch. Fuel is terrible. We might want to consider actually destroying the ships we come across as we do this. With that in mind, I think everybody would benefit from... Lenin and Scipio will benefit from working on their oxygen... I forget what the augment is called. Oh, I remember now. We have extra mantis pheromones. Okay. Better teleport, question mark? A good idea. Potentially a great idea where we're going. We'll have to very quickly judge what we're fighting against and act accordingly. Can't believe burst laser's been so useful with all these enemies with clone bays. There's nothing I'm going to be switching out here. Definitely not repair burst. God, no. Still want to sell those mantis pheromones when we get a chance. Depends what the enemies have. We'll make our strategies as we find them. Thank God we don't have no pause mode going. Don't have anything going right now. Cruisers in the distance are firing upon us. They have a flak, a regular flak, double heavy laser, and heavy laser. This is good. It'll be very disjointed, but check that medibay. We might just have to bank on dodging as we slaughter everything on the ship. Get slaughtering then. They send everyone they can. Hopefully they have no dodge then. I'm going to bank on that and try to take out their clone bay. Oh, it's not out, but it is injured. Oh, damn. Right, they got both their heavy laser shots in, which I was certainly not expecting. Okay, right. I need this clone bay destroyed as fast as you can, please. Anti-ship batteries incoming. Okay, great. Jump away before they get into firing range. We can do exactly that. That's on its way. And we can't dodge. Thump. Hope you're having fun there, Vitasora. Probably not having fun. Go and help them fix that out. I know you're not good at fixing, but your pheromones will get you there faster. Open that door, let the oxygen flow a bit better. Come on, come on, we've got places to be. Anti-ship battery is locked on us. Alright, good enough, let's go. Ah, we dodged it. Okay, we must survive long enough again. Another flak. Ooh, dang. Those two will synergize very well and hurt us badly. This one we don't need to care so much about. They do have an actual medibay. There is an idea for just getting the heck out of here as fast as possible. But there's also an idea for going and killing them. Yeah, what's the worst they're gonna do anyway? Don't answer that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Go and chase them down. Once you've killed these suckers, that is. Good. Not so good. Oh, very not good. That's like the worst place they could have shot us. We need our people back. Before we all get shot to shreds here, please. Nice dodging. Very nice. All done. Get together. Get that taken out, man. It's fire. You drink oxygen. This is gonna kill you guys, but oh well. Hop. Ah, whatever. You're all overdue a bit of a killing. Then again, we're about to get 2 jumps where you might be okay. See who can escape. I mean, you almost certainly can't escape, but okay, Captain's Privilege. Are we going to the... Oh, okay. Slughome Nebula it is. They'd sell their own slime for a crate of scrap, but they prefer to just take it. Perfect timing to refresh Coddy. He was afraid of a fight. Can't have people being afraid around here. Alright, back to positions, everybody. You know, it's kind of annoying Kellen being right there on the weapons. We always have to maneuver around it. If you were on the piloting or on the engines, that'd be better. But I like having our Zoltan man on engines. Alright, let's have a quick rundown. We're pretty good as a ship goes, powerful in many capacities, but we're almost out of fuel. We're low on scrap. Our shields are only level 2 at this stage. We do, however, have Kazakh Splat's cache right there waiting for us. I reckon we go 1, 2, 3, because there's a good chance that there's a load of fuel in there. And if there's not fuel in there, at least we won't be in the nebula as we're out of fuel. Okay, greetings, traveler. Care for a fix-up. We could easily patch some of that damage. Now, if we screw this guy over, we're going to find he planted some bombs and will explode. If we just say no, then he's not going to fight us. If we want the fight, we can say yeah and then not pay him. Or not be able to pay him, but the hull will suffer. And the hull is already barely above half. It's up to the captain and crew, but I think they're hesitating because nobody likes to trust a slug. No thank you, says Jin Leonon. They do not want to get involved here. Scipio says never trust a slug, which isn't an answer. Maybe you want 1, or maybe you want 3. Shifty wants to go for it. Mirror says, yeah, no thanks. Kellen just says we don't trust the slugs. I'm getting an overwhelming sense of no thanks out of this. I trust a mantis rather than a slug. No deal. But Cody wants to go for it. At least 2 people are adventurous enough to go for it. But all the while, it is no thanks. Trust is a rare commodity these days. So's fuel. Righto. Thanks to our teleporter, we can lock onto the life signs in this heavily damaged Federation ship. And would you look at that, we brought a rocky individual on board. Finally, somebody who's good at shields. Question is, who feels the most rocky around here? Who indeed? Teleporter time, says Scipio. Yes, when we get the blues, we tend to go for them. You know what? I'm going to go with it's a shill. Shill's going to sit back on the shields. Oh yeah, shields. The only time that they'll get involved elsewise is if we lose a mantis permanently, and you're going to have to step in as a boarding crew member. Okay, Kazakh, there better be so much fuel in your cache that it curls my toes. There is not. There is no fuel in the cache. There is Pegasus missile, and I'm not saying Pegasus is bad. I'm saying it's not what we need right now. Pegasus has saved our runs before, but it's not saving us today. Captain, we have no fuel. Would you like the distress beacon on or off? Immediately Scipio saying, turn that beacon on. On it goes. Let's wait it out. What goes on? Well, how about that? A refugee ship had decided to help us out by splitting its remaining fuel with us. We get 2 more jumps. Let's hope we can find a store in that time. We are going to race away from the the advancing fleet then, as far as we can get, hoping to maximize the chance of a store. Yeah, this is what happens when we gave other people 4 fuel before, we get 2 later on. Okay, that's an empty jump. Plenty of empty jumps and nebulas, sadly. Aha, how about this? You're surprised to find a ship without slug marking stranded all the way out here. We move in to provide assistance. Don't know what assistance we could give. But then we see that it's got pirate insignia. It also has hull mark, flak mark 1, burst laser mark 2, some kind of ion, and some kind of small rocket. Everybody wants to attack them for the fuel, except for the captain, who just says attack. Right, let's hope that we can drain them of all that fuel. We don't know what's on board, but we don't have to know. We just need to kill. They should disassemble their crew pretty swiftly. Oh, that's just not even fair. Okay, 18 scrap and pike beam. Now I really want a shop. We have a lot of things to sell. There's still no store here, but also no fuel. We're going to have to wait this out some more. Come now. Okay, a small ship arrives with a message. Now we can get emergency fuel for free. Or we could buy 5 fuel for 20, 2 for 8, or attack it. We're not well suited for attacking this. It's got a lot of shields, and we don't know what weapons it has, but it has drones and ion. The captain wishes to buy 5 whole fuel. He doesn't fancy taking the freebie. In fact, everybody's wanting to buy 5. Why does no one go for the free fuel? It's completely free. Well, everybody, and I do mean everybody on this crew wishes to buy 2, even Shifty, who doesn't know how to tag me. Let's buy that fuel and carry on. Where is the store? There's got to be one around here somewhere. Is there only 1 free fuel? No, I think it's between like 1 and 5 or something like that. Okay, we could choke these people out by going for the O2. But honestly, what a pathetic ship, especially at this stage in the game. Let's learn a bit about combat while we're here. Since one of them is likely on the engines there, we will get a lot of combat experience out of this by trashing the ship. Scipio has just mastered trashing the ship. So I'm going to leave him be for a bit. And just have him run around. Oh, right, I neglected something. That was actually a Mark II. Who else? Lennon? Lennon is mastered. Alright, well then. If that's shattered, you two just chill out there. Shifty knows everything. Coddy does not. Ah, this'll take forever. Screw it, just blow the stuff up. What's nice is that I can just shoot that guy to death, and I'll feel like a big man for it. It is a rare but highly experienced guy who can actually take out a target by shooting it to death. What's the strongest weapon in the game, says Blue Creamy Soda? That would be the glaive. Glaive is the strongest weapon in the game. Where are they? Are they actually in there? Yes, they are, and now they're dead. All stripped for 2 whole fuel, but a staggering 41 scrap thanks to our scrap recovery arm. Everybody comes back, and I could still get those better shields, but there's, oh man, 2 stores. I'm going to hit up one immediately. Because we have too many items, I need to sell some to make space for others. There's business to be done, and they have a lot of good stuff. I got hacking as well. Well, we're full on crew. Goodbye repair bomb, goodbye repair bomb, goodbye Pegasus. Now, pike beam is really, really good. It's certainly better than burst laser Mark II. Piking and flacking synergize extremely well. Extremely well. So we're getting rid of that and bringing up pike beam. What's even better is that if we find another flak Mark II, we could upgrade this for Mark II and then have flak, and pike. Scrap recovery stacks, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Grab it. I don't think that's a good idea. In fact, I think it's a very bad idea, but you're probably going for score, so we're going to grab that scrap recovery arm. We're definitely getting some hull while we're here. Might as well max it out since we have so much. Same with getting that fuel. If it was a problem before, it'll be a problem again. Mind control and hacking. Both are options that are available to us, Captain. Would you like either? It's hacking time. Very well. Now we have a use for our drones. Not too shabby. We have the power to work many things, but not all things, so we're going to bump up our reactor a little bit. Could always skimp on engines if I really wanted more going, but this will keep us good for now. Let's keep going. If we get a lot more scrap, I could hit up the other store. Righto! We're going to suffocate. And we will suffocate if we don't deal with that. However, if we use our hacking, then we can't hack this. We can't hack this ship. Do you want to counter it or not? Don't necessarily have to. It's up to captain and crew, though. This is one of those blues that is not entirely a no-brainer, because if it knocks out your hacking, if you rely on hacking, it's shot. Blue counter. Who needs to breathe anyway, says Kellen. Go figure that the NG in disguise doesn't want us to fix our oxygen. Still, they want the blue. We will fight against it, but that means I can't hack their medibay, which is something I'd really like to do. We're impervious to damage, though. They have a nice fire beam and a mini beam, but only one laser. So that means we can send in the Manti to slaughter. However, since time is on our side, let's do... yeah, let's do that. Oh, who am I kidding? Let's get both the flaks going. Flacking it up into the maximum. Let's have a volley of 10 centered entirely on that medibay. Good job, garbage cannon. Now let's infest said medibay. Well, we'll keep an eye just outside it, make sure nobody's fixing it, and ensure that nobody can go there. Kellen really doesn't know how to fire these weapons particularly well. Take another pot shot. We strip the ship, very nice, and then we bring everybody back. Very, very nice. This robot is taking liberties again. This is why my teleporter not bringing us to the fight. I think Scipio English is melting. We have a bit more money. We could go to the store, but we couldn't afford a flak if they have one. So let's make this other jump first. That was some serious DDR blind right there. Try again. This robot is taking liberties again, Jake. Why is my teleporter not bringing us to the fight? Okay, I tried again. This looks like a very similar fight, except this one has a bit more rocket than the last one. We have a decent 39% chance at dodge, so I'll take it. Disgusting slug creatures. Look at them squirm and run. Nice dodge. Not just a nice dodge, a fantastic dodge. That was less nice. Go and fix that up, please. Alright, they're trying to fix up their medibay. I will not give them a chance. I won't give them any chances. Kill them all. Wonderful. Boarding with so many manti is just... Time for a group hug. Lennon and Coddy learn about teamwork. And we learn about speedy cloning. Blade wants to burn them all. Unfortunately, this is not a fire run. Fire runs are definitely my favorite. Note that I specifically say fire and not fire and boarding. Fire and boarding is cool, but I feel like there's a certain amount of extra skill needed when it comes to just fire, and I like that a lot. Whew, Shifty's a bit banged up, but I don't want to lose all those skills, so we'll keep him be. Oh, with all this scrap, though, we could go here, then out of here. there may be that flak. At the very least, more jumps means more score. That is not flak. That is also not flak. It's drone recovery arm, which is a strategy in and itself, but we're out of space for these things, so unless you really want mind control, I'd rather have cloaking, personally. These are not useful for us unless we get drone control, but hey, defense drone is also pretty handy, you know, against all those rockets. It's not up to me though, it's up to the captain. If you don't want anything, I'll just grab some fuel and go. I don't know if, well, you know, I never used to just ask the captain what they want in these, but the thing is, I feel really confident in my choices when it comes to stores, so if I offload that choice to the captain, it can stir a bit more indecision, which I like. I love the backup battery, says Dar1. I really don't. I'm feeling fuel and drones. Okay. You mean emphasis on one fuel, right? Because we can't afford more. We're keeping that defense drone. That'll be very handy against rockets, which have been dealing the bulk of the damage against us throughout this so far. Yeah, backup battery doesn't take a slot, but I keep forgetting about it. Okay, Captain. We could make another jump here if you feel like taking on the rebels. Yeah, I'm sure it's what the captain wants. Besides, it gave Shifty a chance to get themselves all healed up. Okay, there are a few more vicious beasts in the galaxy and a slug with its back to the wall. They're trying to burn us out by using fire weapons and disabling our door system. Will we counter-hack that to keep our doors functional? Or will we just continue on? Because then we can hack them ourselves. Counter that hacking, says Scipio. Continue, says Jin. Shifty doesn't even want the air. So there's two people going against the captain on this. Could always flush out the captain in this important firefight. Continue. What doors? Don't waste the drone. We have good anti-fire. However, VD Sora and Coddy are coming to the captain's defense, saying we counter that hack. But Mirror G's, sensing their opportunity to seize control, casts the vital vote and says we continue. We don't counter the hacking. And that means here in this sluggy nebula, Scipio is going to have to settle things with his crew. It's mutiny time, and if you're somehow still unfamiliar with what that means, you watching right now can decide what horrible fate befalls captain and crew. As ever, there is the option for the captain to massacre half the crew. That would be 4 people chucked permanently into the airlock. There is also the option to kill Captain Scipio. That would remove Scipio from the game now and forever. What we could also have is have no pause in the next sector, meaning I have to prise out the old keyboard, well, the spacebar on the keyboard. What we could do is peacefully resolve the situation. If you think this run's going really good and you're invested in a high score run, then we could peacefully resolve this by electing ourselves a new captain. Nobody would die, but Scipio would lose his captain's hat. He could have a chance to come and get it again. Or we would have a situation where we have to beeline for the next exit beacon, meaning we cannot take any additional jumps other than the minimum it takes to get to the exit. If you're watching, you can cast a vote, and you can cast it right now. The vote is up. We can even get it on screen sometimes. There we go. I never seem to manage to find it in time. There we go. There's a lot of love for no pause in the next sector. I better get my knife handy for that ahead of time. There's some love for getting a new captain. There's quite a bit of love for killing Captain Scipio, and it's surging up, actually. It seems after a bumpy start, there is a lot of desire to kill Captain Scipio for all of his indulgences. That said, the no pause in next sector continues to storm ahead. It's got a real good lead here. Hundreds of people watching. If you're watching right now, you can freely just open up the poll at the top of chat and punch in which one you want to happen. I'm going to check the breakdown on this just in case there's some kind of things going on under the hood here. Mort says we all know chat hates Jake's spacebar. This wasn't a cheap keyboard, but it can handle a bit of punishment. Okay. Looks like we're not having any pausing in the next sector, which did defeat killing Captain Scipio. I feel the need to pry a bit into these results. and get the vote breakdown. Well, no pause in next sector did actually have the popular vote, but Scipio seems to have very heavily invested in ensuring it stayed ahead, whilst John Mouse was more in favour of killing Captain Scipio. It might be worth knowing that I can't see anybody that was on the crew investing in the death of Scipio, so maybe he is able to sort out his affairs. Okay, what does this mean? Well, it means that the captain remains in command, and that means his decision does not get toppled. The captain wanted to counter the hacking, so counter we do. And in the next sector, I'll be getting rid of that space bar. Don't let me forget. Alright, we counter the hacking. They don't have a lot to offer against us, so we just move on in and mulch. Yeah, forget that. Take care of the weapons. Jake, you got the double window. I often do. Just needed to dodge one, and one we dodged. Wow, there must be some real insulation on it. There we go, it's finally going down. This is a great opportunity for any of the Manti which don't know how to completely kill, get some kills. That's Lennon, essentially, so... There we go, now they all know how to kill completely. Just rip the thing to shreds. I really like hearing the Manti fight. You just know they're doing so much more damage than anyone else could hope to do. It just feels right. Anyway, get stuck back in there. Starger there was already injured. All stripped. 35, by which I mean 42 scrap, thanks to our 2 scrap recovery arms. Everybody back in position, and we're good to fight against this. Wouldn't mind some extra well, how are we going to do this? We could just board on in. We have a defense drone if they have rockets. I don't have level 3 shields, we do have decent dodge, and we can always hack if they have a medibay. Let's take them on. No anti-ship battery, which is nice. Lots of flak to have to deal with, which is not nice. I'm invested in making this kill. That's fine, just let them through. However, that hacking alone might be enough to kill them, because they're not able to get back through there. Ah! They didn't scratch us. Didn't even need to activate the hacking to kill them there. Okay, easy enough. Captain's privilege as I prize out my my space bar. Where are we going? To the NG homeworlds? I'm sure our pilot wouldn't mind that. Or to the Civi sector. Easy does it. When I prize something out like this, I'm reminded of a channel that I really like called Odd Tinkering. It's a guy that takes stuff apart, cleans it, and puts it back together. I like watching it because it makes me feel really uncomfortable. Like seeing something like that, like a lot of work being made, just makes me think, ah. And then someone else has to deal with it, which feels kind of good. We have to go to these homeworlds, Jake. Need spare parts. Mirror needs to plug in. Alright, let's go. We no longer have a space bar, so I can't pause in this sector, as per mutiny rules. I mean, I think I could. If I got something like a pen out, yeah, I can hit that, but my big fat thumb cannot. Okay, what are we doing? Where are we going? There's the exit beacon. At least we don't have to beeline it, because then it would be, what, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jump job. That wouldn't be very fun for us. The exit is in a god-awful location. I think we're going to maximize our jumps. If we have to jump back through all these rebels, then so be it. I think we'll take a low road, then a high road, get all of this, and then go to exit. Oh god, that means no space against the... let me rethink that. Okay, there's a number of ships stationed here. If you're looking for some bodies to fill your ship, you've come to the right place. How hungry are the Manti? We could buy Will, we could buy Ferry, or we could buy Nobody. We don't have space for either of them, but that doesn't stop the crew from trying to kill off our captain with an interesting mutiny choice. We need no human pets. Shill says, ugh, humans, do not hire. Bah, we don't need humans. Okay, nobody's willing to out themselves as a mutineer just yet. We hire Nobody and continue on. Even a mutineer wouldn't go for this, says Anne Mitty. Okay, wow, we just got out of the slugs, but already they're back for us. The pirates have hacking tools. They want to shut down our engines. Will we counter it? Note their medibay. Or will we just continue on? Huh. You know, I wouldn't say this is an easy choice myself. But losing our dodge against 2 Mark IIs, that's pretty bad. We don't need engines. Board them, says Scipio. Continue. Blue. Save the drone. Continue hacking. Counter. Hang on. Scipio says continue. Jin says continue. Mirrors says continue. Sora counters. Shifty counters. Coddy counters. Kellen counters. Shill says save the drone. Which probably means continue. It doesn't cost a drone to use hacking system. Shill means continue. Shill is shilling for the captain. The captain barely squeaks through this without a mutiny. Unless Shill's about to change their mind, knowing that it doesn't cost. However, we got through. In a split decision, 4-on-4 like this, captain's winning. And Shill is also not changing their mind. We continue on. Before we continue, I should think desperately how to deal with this. They're about to hit us with a lot of things I don't like. Their crew is weak and pathetic, though. Continue. Board here. Get these off. Get those weapons online. And check that medibay. Oh Christ, well that's not working for us. Oh god, that is painful stuff. Alright, let's at least take care of that medibay, please. Good. Kill them fast. Comes online again. We salvage what we can, and then... Oh! It is most assuredly raining lasers. Let's get this ship fixed up, please. You know, if we'd saved our engines, we would have dodged some of that. Just throwing that one out there. Whew. Boy, that hurt. Alright, come on back, crew. And there's still more for you to fix there, though, Mirror G. I'm giving it all to Mirror G. They might even get on the high scoreboards for doing the most fixing at this rate. So much repair. Must be my birthday. Well, Scipio, choke on it. I think everyone's going to choke on it other than Coddy. Well, no, not necessarily. Shifty's doing alright. Oh man, I hope there's a store now. I need to get some repairs after that. There is not, but there is distress. Scipio wants a hug. Well, he got his hug and now he's revitalized. But yeah, the loss of experience is almost nil. Well, you lose 1 bit of experience? That's nothing. Back to positions. Let's consider what we need to continue on here. I think I want a bit more power so that we can have this available immediately so that we can flak something heavily. Does mean if we get hit here we're badly done in and our shields are not too great either. What happens if your teleport's destroyed and all crew on the ship dies while you have some crew on the enemy ship? There's an event where you just take an emergency life raft or something and sail back to your own ship. You're not completely screwed. Yeah, transport ship. Okay, there's a dense asteroid field giving off a distress call. Will we investigate, or do we think it's too dangerous? We might find scrap and a weapon, might find a crystalline pod, might find some supplies, some fuel, or we might find a puncture in the hull. What are we going to do? We're going to search for that ship, says Scipio. Search, says Jin. That's enough for a majority. And, there we go. Salvage what we can for 20 scrap and move on and pray for that store. Hull's not looking good in a no-pause sector. Nothing here. Right, we're going to take the high road and start searching for stores. Okay, there's a deactivated auto-assault here. It has ion, it has a drone. Are we going to attempt to download, or are we just going to take 17 scrap for free? I think it's worth the risk personally, but what do I know? Kellen wishes to download, Jin wants to download, Coddy wishes to attempt. Let's download it, says Scipio. Kellen is ready. Are they, though? I have to switch them out with no pausing. Okay, we attempt to download, and they immediately fire up. Holy crap! Holy crap, look how many there are! God dang, get rid of those! I'm not even sure any of those hit. Okay. Okay. Nice dodging. Very nice dodging. God, they're at it again. Okay, they're more or less disabled now. Wow, I can't hit this thing to save my life. Alright, Flak 2 is going down. Pike is becoming operational. Am I good at shielding yet, says Shill? You are always perfect at shielding. There we go, some extra damage on that ship. Wait, I should be having Shifty do this. Shifty is better at shooting. Let's time this perfectly. Nice. Okay, for that we got 27 scrap. I don't think we actually got hit during that, so thank God. But God, when I saw all those drones, I immediately... well, you know. Took the caretaker's entrance. Backup batteries available. I'm unconvinced. I think it's better to go to the other store. Repair to full. We'll see what the other store has for us. Fire beam, pike beam, ion bomb. With hacking, we could switch out flakking for piking. But at this late stage in the game, it might not be what Captain's after. God, I love fire beam, but with only 3 weapons on our arsenal, we can't really justify it. We do not trade in the flak, says Scipio. Looks like we get nothing unless we want 2 defense drones for whatever reason. I can't imagine why we would. Let's get some healing. And let's also reflect on how low on fuel we are yet again. Maybe even more fuel. We have been scunnered on it so far. Alright, that'll have to do us now. We don't have space for cloaking whoever claims that we do. All of the fuel. We took all the fuel. Jings. Our weapon setup is ready for the late game. We just need the 165 scrap it takes to upgrade all of that. While we're here, I'd like some better hacking. I also want more power, and I definitely want better shields, but we'll get there. How are you feeling, Scipio? We could just go 1, 2, and then out of here. Or we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then go 1, 2, 3 and back out of here. More score that way. Massive risk in a no-pause sector. Massive. The long road is for my fleet. Okay. Now I need to think. Now I need to think harder. I reckon we could go 1, 2 and then buckle the shoe. With only 2 shields. Well, we'll probably have 3 by the time we go back. Okay, assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Are we going to move in and assist an NG, or are we going to keep our own distance? Jin wishes to assist. Doubling back doesn't help the exploring beacons. No, but every time you destroy a ship, even one of those infinitely spawning ones, you get extra score. So yes, the doubling back doesn't give us the score, but exploring more will. Assist, respond, assist, assist, assist. Assist, it's a fight. It's not just that, it's intruders on board, and there are a lot of manti there. Foolish meat sacks. Okay, where are they? Take them down. Interesting, they won't be able to hurt us, so that's rather nice. Check that medibay, as in they do actually have... Why are they killing us? Some powerful manti there. Okay, we can take our time, they can't possibly hurt us right now. Barely, but they can't possibly hurt us. So here's my idea. Enjoy that medibase, suckers. We're going in. Wait, where's our shields? Alright, no crew to stop us. We install the ship on our own. It's the Hermes missile. I think I used our power on something else, didn't I? It's alright, we only took barely any damage, and getting a weapon out of it's not too bad. Not too bad at all, although people are dying here. So, go and get a pep talk. Tch, couldn't even stay awake to listen for it. Why can't you just take the ship when you defeat the crew? Apparently it's our ship that has vital information. Plus, I guess we need the Federation ship to get all the forwarding passwords and such that help us at the very end. If all else fails, there are gameplay reasons. Okay, I really want better shields. I really, really want better shields. But we need to save up another 71 scrap. Right, we arrive at a damaged and dilapidated space station, and there are faint life signatures on board. Are we going to look for survivors or scrap the debris? We need 0 additional crew right now. We're full with 8. But maybe some people want to kill each other and want additional crew members for that. Lennon wants a scrap, Kellen wants a scrap, VD Sora wants a scrap. The animation dude doesn't understand that he's not part of the crew, and Scipio says scrap it. God, 18 scrap. At least it's 21 thanks to all of our scrap recovery arms. Okay, I am the Dread Pirate Tucko. Prepare to die. He's got a Burst Laser Mark III and a Medibay and a teleport. Actually, he's really well kitted out as Dread Pirate Tucko. How to go about this? I want to save the drones. We're not drowning in them, but... we'll see where they go once they board us with both of their puny humans. What a place to board. I don't like that weapon of theirs at all. Hopefully we'll be able to take it down before it takes us down. Probably not, though. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was ready to roll. I was wrong. We're getting in there. Nice explosion from Battery Man, but not nice enough. Slaughtered, and their weapons are spoken for. If they could even hit, which they cannot. Aha, you are considerably more well-armed than I would have thought. We surrender, say the two dying Engi in the Medibay. Will we accept their offer, or do we not accept surrender? No surrender, says Jin. We never accept surrender, says Shill, who's the latest one to join the team, so I don't know how they'd know so much. Surrender, never surrender. Very well. We shall eradicate them. Well, we're going to tear down those doors, too. Right, there are no more life signs. Wow, there was almost no ship either. And we get ourselves an anti-combat drone for our troubles. Very nice. Did too much damage there. You need to learn how to contain yourselves. So, Scipio, Lennon, go and get some pep talks again. We almost have the scrap to get level 3 shields, and I want level 3 shields. I can take the flagship with level 3 shields. I can't remember ever having tried it with level 2. I've tried it with level 0. The drones killed us. God, those drones tore us apart when we went there with no shields. Okay, say goodbye to the exit beacon. We're never seeing that one again. Righto. Ah, see? A free usable drone and 17 scrap, by which we mean 20 scrap because we have 2 scrap recovery arms. Man, I could do a 3 PS3 guy at this rate. Max out those shields. I do not want to worry about shields. I'd drop 5% dodge for those shields. It's not all I'll drop. Right. 1, 2, and then we are so out of here. I played this game through 3 times out of 10 or so tries. If I had this set up, I couldn't imagine the pain. Okay, we don't really use missiles, so selling 15 for 45 scrap is an easy decision to make. But I like to think that I offer the floor to Mutiny. Sell all the missiles, says Scipio. Sell the missiles, sell 15, sell 15. Sell all the okay, very well. We're getting that 45 scrap, by which we mean 54 scrap. I think the scrap recovery arm is the equivalent to just reaching over the counter and dunking your hand into the cash register. Okay, we can go to either of these. Scipio, you feeling top or bottom? I mean, it's microscopic, but this is just not falling under rebel control. After we jump there, it is 1, 2, 3, and then a castaway jump of pain. We don't know what's on either of these jumps. We're always on top, he says. If you say so. Ah, a forward scout of the rebel fleet when I cannot pause, and they have a medibay. Right, well, immediately. Dunk on in there. Also immediately. Don't let them heal up whatsoever. Nice dodging. FTL's delayed, everyone's dead. We're still 1 step ahead of the fleet with 36 scrap. Peachy. Alright, that was an excellent jump. Question is what we do now. Power. Overwhelming is pretty good. You got an emote thanks to Pikeman's subscription. Why? I guess I thank you. Ugh. How do I ban myself? Okay, I want those doors and I want power. Lack of doors could burn us if we get boarded upon. Otherwise, flakking and piking is a decent option, but flakking and flakking is a less thought-intensive option. Did you do your own special challenge runs in FTL before Into the Airlock? Nope, I just played it and enjoyed it. I think we're as ready as we can be for this suicide run. The only thing we could upgrade is oxygen, but... oh, what the hell, I'll upgrade it now. If it gets shot and takes 1 bit of damage, I don't want to have to divert all of my brain power into fixing it. I don't have that much reactor up there. 3 jumps, then we're back and safe. Let's make it happen. The rebel fleet has found you. Their anti-ship bats, a level 2 flak of their own, and a clone bay, and a teleporter. Let's just get out of here. There's not a lot to be gained from fighting this fight. It will get very messy very quickly. Good place for them to go. We can slaughter them. Oh, what we will do though is hack their weapons. I don't want to be shot by that. No, thank you to being shot by that. Now let's dodge this anti-ship battery and be on our way. What a dodge! Yeah, what dodge? Oh, crumbs, there's still more of them here. And I don't know where they are. Okay, now I see where they are. We're just going to have to deal with that and carry on. Alright, we're still boarded, and they can still board and flak, and that's a Vulcan, and clone, and oh my dear goodness gracious Christ, they're in here as well! Right, screw these guys. We're boarding and killing them. We need to dodge, so get on that. Oh god, right, they're in there, aren't they? Clone bay's down. Get it completely down, please. Need that fixed, pretty please. Okay, right, they're ravaging our ship here. I don't like that. Take those weapons down. Oh, he's trying to kill my oxygen. Right, fair dues. As long as their weapons are down, they can't hurt us. We, however, can hurt them. Got a lot of ship to fix right now. What's he fixing? I don't care. Destroy him. Oh crap, right, we need this operational on the double. Can we get this fixed? No, it's... Ooh, it's not the only problem we have. Also, they are operational again. I need to shoot them dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are they? Easy does it now. Let's get some dodge going at least, please. There we go. I'd like to start dodging those. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Do we just jump? But we have no ship. We'll be shot to shreds. Well, we're about to be shot to shreds again, though. Let's get hoping. Oh, cripes, why are we not jumping? There we go. Repair first. Repair what? We're about to be shot to shreds. Okay, this we might be able to survive. We need defense drone active to stop that, and we just need to get the heck out of here. Defense drone, everything on that. Get that going as well. Fix those shields, please. Ooh, that hurt. That also hurts. Okay, onwards to the Zoltan homeworlds. You're still far from Federation home space here in Zoltan territory, with no hull and no scrap, and it's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Also, if we don't put this fire out right now... Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put my spacebar in, right now. There we go. And we're going to make absolutely certain that our ship is fine. They sure punctured a lot of holes into us. The only hit point that matters is the last one, says Brute Queen. Correctly. That was masterful. Good job. Sure. It was grim is what it was. Thank God for Defense Drone saving us from that rocket. Alright, back to positions everybody. I know we're a bit banged up. Do we have anything to sell? Yes, we have Hermes and boarding and anti-drone. Pray for a store. First jump. Anything hits us, we're dead. Which means we need to maximize the chances for more stores. There and there unlocks quite a few places, but there and there unlocks quite a bit more. Gonna take the high road. Thank God I can pause again. Okay, we are hearing a broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please! And then they explode. Well, no choices to be made. Let's just win. They are well equipped, but not well enough to take us, I think. All we need to do is teleport our everybody into their central area, kill them all. Then again, that's if we manage that, and prevent them from healing up in their medibay. Alright. Go on and take that over, please. Just don't get shot to shreds now. We do need to dodge, by the way, right? We can't afford to have our shields go down for even a moment. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not even a moment. Alright, down it goes. Everybody's safe. Back they come. I can't afford to have people give us that kind of stuff, so get a few lessons from Gellin about immortality. That was risky. If their dual lasers and their regular lasers had shot together, we would have had to dodge two, or else their mini-beam would have cut through us and done at least one bit of damage to murderify us. And we need every bit of scrap we can for that store, which we'll of course get on this jump. I can't do anything other than beeline for the store. And I can't spend any scrap because we need it for our for where we're going. An NG escort is taking us for an attacker. They have hacking. Forget that. All they'd have to do is hack our shields and we're dead. So get rid of that, and then get rid of that. And by the second that, I mean their ship. We can't hack them, but we can hack them the old-fashioned way with a butt-ton of flak. How much of a butt-ton are we going to need? Should be fine, a regular one will take care of everything. You useless piece of defense drone, what was even that? Well, of all the things they could have gone for, at least they went for weapons. And we killed everybody, but that's not good enough. Still, take those weapons down. I don't want to fear this ship at all. Alright, it's inconceivable that they could defeat us. Especially with all that no weapon they have. Flak. And then goodbye all of that. They're all dead now. Lovely. Okay, we strip it for 60 scrap, by which I mean 72 scrap, which is an obscene amount to get, especially on hard mode. Our guys are fine. Oh, it's distress. Need to maximize chances of store. We'll take this lower jump and then head across here. You are the distress call, says Dark Young. We kind of are. Empty jump, and thank God a store. We're saved. Hull laser, heavy laser, Hermes, stealth, defense. Ooh, nah. Medibay. Yeah, no. Goodbye, Hermes. Goodbye, boarding? Question mark? Maybe we want you. Certainly don't want anti-drone. But, the ship is held together by string. Yeah, well, let's fix all of that. This happened because we trusted in our captain. Yeah, and we made it. We need that fuel. We're hurting on fuel pretty badly. We could actually go boarding. And there's a good reason to like boarding. It does cause breaches as well, which can be pretty handy. But it's hard to justify when it's a walking piece of 35 scrap. Go boarding and repair to full. We're a little low on drones, you know. But there'll be plenty of drones in the final area. Let's hold on to the boarding, and we will make sure that we can actually use it if we so desire and have the power to get it all together. Okay, we've just turned this around from a shaky individual to a really well fleshed out. I wouldn't mind taking on the flagship like this, but there's a ways to go, and since I can pause again, I feel a lot safer too. Intruders are on board. Dang. They make the mistake of thinking the Zoltan for easy game. Oh god, 3 Mantire on the ship. We're going to get a defense drone against their rockets. They're going to board us with even more, unfortunately. Good thing we have a bit of boarding. We'll have a little bit of defense if nothing else. You just get out of there. On the doors, actually. And yeah, they want to send all of that my way. They're more than welcome to. Just go and tenderize them there. We don't have our pheromones, but, you know, how do you make a pheromone? You let his people go. Should be relatively safe from these things thanks to defense. Oh, come on! It's not infallible. And our defense kind of blows right now as well. Well, dodge, that is. Oh well, just flak their weapons for a laugh. Nicely done. Far less to worry about. Now everybody back to positions. And we take them down. Or so I thought. Get out of there. We'll give him what's for. As we agonizingly slowly fix our, We'll fix our everything. Wow, are they still wanting to board us? Because I'm amused if they are. Let's just send people in and see what happens. They'll probably repair up, but that's exactly what we have flak and pike for. I'm not sure what level that is. Shot our own kind there. Alright, get him killed. Battle to the death, Coddy. Wow, mutual destruction. Still, we stripped the ship for 42 scrap, by which I mean 50 scrap, and I feel pretty dang smug about that. Well done, Coddy Israel. You get the next jump's Vanguard, says Scipio. He knows how to dish out a promotion. I'm impressed with Mirror G holding things together. I'm not sure if they died yet. No, they died during the big fight. Whew. Without the DNA bank, this ship would have sank a while ago. That's why we invested in it. Normally I give it a wide berth, but I foresaw this coming. More distress, more store, more opportunity for flak, if indeed our captain wants to take flak over secondary pike. You arrived, found a lumbering Zoltan freighter with no one at the helm. It's a mystery. A shame to let the opportunity go to waste, so we steal everything. And another good opportunity to take a long berth around here and do many, many jumps. Especially with all this hull that we have. Be a shame to let the opportunity go to waste. Alright, scrap recovery arm the third. Firebeam, ion, medbay, defense, and defense 2. Not really tempted by any of these. I'm going to repair up and grab the fuel because for some reason fuel is an ever-present concern for our ship. I'll admit selling the backup DNA bank is somewhat tempting, but no, it's proven itself, so it'd be a crying shame to just throw it away after that. Okay, an unarmed Zoltan transport here is offering us the opportunity to get a Zoltan overshield. This is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Will we attack them, hear them out, or leave? There's a possibility for Zoltan overshield or a maxed out Zoltan. Just throwing that out there. Jin Lennon wishes to hear them out. Mirror wishes to give Mercy a chance. Captain is probably furiously wondering about this one. VD Sora wants to hear them out. Have I ever told you the lessons of mercy? Says Scipio. Mercy. Okay, they continue. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those who have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. Transmit coordinates to their so-called brethren. Oh, we'll spread peace and, distress. But I like getting the nebula jumps, so let's get a jump on the nebula. The long travel's taken a toll on the crew. Aha! Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depth and receive your just desserts. We could pull in closer or leave. If we pull in closer, we have a 1 in 4 chance of a 1 in 8 chance of killing Scipio. I mean, not specifically Scipio, but if it happened to be him, then that's that. Jin wishes to pull in closer, so does Scipio. Scipio says it's all just nonsense, but we don't fight folks that don't take it. Coddy wishes to leave, but the majority wish to pull in closer. And Lennon, the first one saying that we should pull in closer, has decided to transcend physical existence. You check your clone bay, but it lies dormant. Whatever just happened to your crew member must be irreversible. Congratulations, Shill. You've just earned your place on the boarding crew. Your just desserts. You took that one for the captain. Jin says, I regret nothing. Really? What about being dead? Do you regret that? Ah, well. Perhaps an opportunity to get something back. We could secure a fuel supply or ammunition or just leave here because there are a couple of pirate ships lurking. We could board and take it all, but our reactor is cut in half thanks to this storm. Transcended, not dead. Well, that's what we hope, but they're probably very dead. Shifty wants the fuel. We have been struggling on fuel for a lot of this journey. In fact, if we haven't been buying everything we could in the store, fuel would be, yeah, well, we've already had to have the distress beacon on twice. Secure the fuel. Everybody's wanting that fuel, so let's go get it. Hopefully we can leave the ship in one piece. We are, for all intents and purposes, invincible to this, if and only if we're able to get our defense drone going. Wait, are they even powering that? They're not powering that, so we could actually do this. Do we want... No, we're just going to board and kill everybody. Test out our new rocks ability at it. Okay, check that medibay. That is to say, they have a medibay. 5 drones isn't a lot, but I'm still going to smack it. Slugs? Alright, somebody's in there, and that somebody is about to have a very bad day. Steven is dead. Nobody can go to the medibay because it's being hacked, and it's all gone. 5 whole fuel, 55 scrap, by which I mean 66 scrap, and just generally a banging good time. Well worth the 2 drones, in my correct opinion. Now let's keep going. Might be able to hit up that distress beacon. I'm thinking about Shield 4, says Scipio. You think away, man. Pursuit course, we're going to scratch up one more. They have a good flak, they have drones, defense drones, anti-boarding drones. We, however, have a lot of things ourselves. Check that medibay. We can't do what we like to do against medibays here, but we can flak it. And they only have 4 crew. Did they send a boarding drone? I didn't hear one, so I'm going to assume not. And just get stuck right in. Yeah. We're not immune to damage here. Let's keep that in mind, especially when they have that flak going in, especially when we're crumbling like that. Alright, 2 of them are dead at least. Hope we don't kill ourselves here. well, about that. Some people died, and we're about to eat something of theirs. It only did 1 bit of damage, nothing to worry about. Looks like we knocked out one of theirs. Alright, I'm just gonna have to board with 2 and hope for the best. Okay, they're trying to get out of there. Damn, wasn't able to take that out. Oh, snap. Now we're actually feeling the burn. Probably because we don't have some amazing guy handling those shields anymore. Not liking what they're doing to us there. It's reasonable to wonder if we do have still the opportunity to absolutely kill this ship. I reckon we do, but just how much of that flak are we going to eat on the way out? No, come on, have some faith. We can kill everybody and everything here. That said, though, I'm a little worried about our combination here. Let's get these 2 going instead. Yeah, we won't be able to sustain that forever, but their big flak is down now. There we go. Killed him on the way out. Might be able to kill the other guy on the way out as well. And if we don't, we can always shoot him to death. And that way he can't heal fast enough, and then we get in there and kill him the old-fashioned way. 48 scrap for our troubles, by which we mean 57 scrap. Man, I don't remember knocking out that thing's oxygen, but it must have hurt. We too shall get oxygen back. Shill must really, really love his job, but I do need a 4-man boarding crew. Okay, good to keep on going, and hey, that distress beacon has our name on it. Okay, there's a single life form down on a nearby moon. Are we going to investigate or ignore the signal? I wonder if our advanced cloning bay would help here. Who knows? Regardless, Coddy wishes to ignore. Shifty wishes to ignore. A nice try at a mutiny, but I think you need to organize yourselves a bit better. Scipio says go and investigate. Could be Jinn. Okay, there's a guy here who's been stuck for many years, and he looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. We're going to bring back this raving lunatic, or leave him to his ravings, thinking that it's not worth the risk. He could damage our freshly shined up hull, but we could do with another crew member. We're in NG space here. High odds that it's going to be an NG or a human. Bring him back, says Shill. Might as well bring him in for some laughs, says Mirror. You found Helden, says Dark. Yeah, bring him back. I need Shill back on shields. Oh, well, it seems he was in worse health than we thought. He collapses. Doesn't look like he's going to make it, but we have the blue option. Let's register him on the clone bay. Oh, it's Charlie! How am I alive? Wasn't I just dying on some shuttle? Technology sure has changed, and Charlie is perfect on shields, meaning that's excellent. Shill can remain on the kill squad. Great. Now my question is, Charlie's not a very fitting name for a slug. Who feels slimy? We have quite a few people coming in, but I'm thinking that it's going to be Vilk, who says, sign me in. Well, you are now registered on Federation Clone Bay. That comes with a hefty price tag in itself. Exit's right there. I do recall our captain demanding level 4 shields. We don't really have the reactor to sustain that. At all. But we are about to jump into, yeah. That seems agreeable. Except if they have level 4 shields, this will be unagreeable, but let's go for it anyway. Slugs are best put on piloting, but you'd have a long way to figure that out. What happened to the text there? There we go. It does have level 4 shields. It's not all it has. It's got rockets and boarding and a medibay. It's basically trouble with a capital rocket. We should probably just get out of here. But how are we going to get that high score if we don't try and kill the ships we come across? Riddle me that. Okay, they're in an excellent position for you guys to just gimp them out with that. Whilst you folks go and board the ship and start slaughtering everything you see. We'll just try to dodge the rockets as they come in, forget the defense drone. I shouldn't have done that, now they're in, and whatever, actually, if I do this, you're going down. Mirror G's in for a bad time with this one. It's okay though. I'm sure it'll be okay. Just keep on dodging. Oh wow, dodged both the rockets. That's a good one. Just take a shot for a laugh. Right, all the suckers on board there are almost all dead. Ah, right, yes, they would of course run back with their tails between their legs. Kill them before they get there. In come the rockets, that's no problem. Especially when everybody is dead. We must jump away before the cruisers get in range. That's fine, don't worry about it. Wait, what do you mean ASB target locked? Get me off of this thing. Captain's privilege. Do we hit up the rebels or the civvy sector as our final proper sector before we hit up the last stand? I've had much worse times in that room, says Mirror Cheese. Being able to breathe is the least of your troubles. Take the fight to the rebels. It's just rebel controlled, sadly. It's not rebel stronghold. Now that would be something. Heavy-handedly keeping the peace. There's a significant downside of rebel area like this, and that's that they have a lot of unmanned drones, which are small, so hard to hit with flak. Might have to go with flak 2 and flak 1. However, we need a lot of scrap here in order to get flak, and pike beam 175 or 165? 165. With a couple of scrap recovery arms, how hard could it be? There's our quest. Let's absolutely not forget that. Lots of Uncharted Nebula as well. And we do have the fuel to hopefully make it through here. This could be a great run. Or it could come apart at the last moment. I'm confident we can rip apart the flagship. We just have to get there. Small rebel ship is docked and powers up weapons. Emphasis on small. I don't like to throw away all of our drone parts, but we should get plenty in the last stand, so it couldn't hurt to just chuck a cheeky one over here. That said, they have almost no chance. They have 0 chance of hurting us, actually. Let's tear them apart piece by piece. Going there, are we? Kill them to death. Hey, Shifty, if you can't handle it yourself, that's your problem. You can. Well, good job. Now, can we do this without wasting a drone part? Dodge is meaningless here, so let's attempt the flackening. We can afford 1 or 2 drones when we get to a shop. I hate buying drones, they're so expensive, especially at this late stage in the game. Let's have a cheeky stab at their medibay. Well, that was pathetic. Well, let's go and say hello to them all. This'll kill us, no doubt. Looking at it, that's a level 2 clone bay. Level 2 medibay, rather. Okay, level 1 it is. Kill them. Hard to tell the difference between 1 and 1.5 speed on that. Still, 41 scrap, by which I mean 49 scrap. Back to positions, everybody. There's more killing to be done. Sadly, it takes forever to restore Shill's health. But they do have a lot of health, so... swings and roundabouts. Federation scum. We waited a long time for this, they say, with some adequately heavy weapons. What a very similar looking ship to fight against. Well, they can board us. We can kill them. Tell you what, Shill, you hang back. The rest of you folks get up there and start slaughtering them. Unlike the last ones, these guys can hurt us, so let's actually have some dodge on our side. And then we flacken their weapons. Nice. Okay, their weapons are little for us to worry about. Now, I like heavy lasers a lot. They can really do some big damage. Oh, that was a waste of time, unless Pike Beam can save the day. Pike Beam can save the day. All dead, and we're getting very low scrap at this late stage in the game. I would be expecting much higher amounts coming out of these encounters. Shill, you also go and strangle yourself to death. You're taking way too much damage. Scipio's barely holding it together at 59, but they get 18 per jump. Shill's killing skills are not very good. They're about to get even worse as they get revitalized here. Oh god, they used to be the best at everything. Now they've been through the clone base so many times that the one that used to be Kazakh Splat, it's just not so good anymore. Still, we gotta do what we gotta do. The store tempts us, but does it really? Probably not. Ah, go on. Zoltan shield bypass is a decent strategy for the flagship. For final phase. Otherwise we're going to be chipping at that overshield forever. Getting pulled away for a quick errand, says Mirror G. Pick the first nerdbot looking chat member you see to make decisions in my stead till I get back. We'll just get back quick enough. I'm sure that well, we'll just treat it as 7 till then. I'm sure you'll be back. What was I thinking there? I was thinking Zoltan shield bypass potentially. Forget it. Backup DNA bank has served its worth. It's going away. And that'll allow us to deal with flagship phase 3 pretty much instantaneously. Boarding drone is just not seeing the action, so away he goes. It's tempting to sell these for 50 scrap, but I will hold out for a store in the last stand. We'll be keeping our bank, Jake, or not. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Gonna get no fuel. We shouldn't need it, nor should we need repairs where we're going. We'll just save up and get the maximum weapons that we can. The safety net is gone. Yeah, who needs safety nets? Are we going to lead these people to their destination? It may or may not even be in this sector, and it won't be in the last stand. So, you know, I don't think there's ever a bad point to leading them to their destination. As long as they pay you up front, it's all good, right? We won't die without a fight, says Cody Israel. Very well. Shill wishes to lead the way, so does Kellen. Scipio says, might as well lead them. We have attacks anyhow. Let's do so. Okay, they do add a quest marker. Dang, that's a little out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and out of here. Maybe. We'll see how it goes, but I like my nebula jumps. Oh god, maybe I should have bought that fuel. Okay, there's a rebel ship waiting for us. Are we going to rip them to shreds or not? They are so kitted out for this stage in the game. Early on, this would terrify me. It's a charge-up laser, heavy laser, dual laser, and a halberd. Attack. Rip them to shreds. Attack. Well, that's 3. Shifty and Coddy both in also to say attack. We're in Nebula, but thanks to Vilk _ we're able to see them and their movements. They can do a big volley on us. Let's pray that they do not. Ah, man. You've had better days, haven't you, Mirror G? They're always going for you there. Tell you what, just have the area gassed out immediately so that they flee, hopefully. And then we'll... I mean, these aren't going to do us any bloomin' good. These two potentially can. I don't want to jump in just yet, especially knowing that they have Clone Bay. Then again, risk all or save none. Yeah, just let the sucker out. And go and deal with your own place. They want to come back in. That's precious. I'm sure you can take him on, though. Right, everybody here is dying. But they're about to queue up their big volley, unfortunately for me. Very unfortunate, but autopilot kicks in. Okay, good. Away they go. Get those doors closed, get oxygenated back up. And remove those from the equation. Nice. No cloning for them. 62 scrap, by which we mean 74 scrap. Lovely. Back to positions, and let's keep going. Mirror G is holding together surprisingly well for a squishy NG. Check those weapons, Jake. I'm checking those weapons. What if there's a store? Of course there's not a store. We're already passed by the store. Alright, it took a while, but now we're at a good bit of flakning and pikening. Just need fuel. Like now we're good on fuel. Righto, automated rebel scout. Warning of our passing. They have mind. Oh, okay, well, I think Shill's about to die. No, we can leave Shill alone. I doubt they can do much to our teleporter. However, well, whatever. We'll see how this goes. We wouldn't be teleporting in on this anyway. Gonna take a pot shot on the flak. No, I won't. We're gonna wait for everything to come together here. It's a little regretful that we gotta hold out for this, but hold out we shall. Clunk. Oh man, those are not hitting, are they? Clunk, and for the love of God, please don't make a getaway. They can't. Good. They're dead. Let's not go that route. Pike is very powerful. Very, very powerful. Not a lot of stuff for us there, but at least our arms grab even more. Let's continue doing all the nebula that we can, then we do the double quests. Kellen needs food. It's been too long. No, God, it would take him forever. Kellen now has the opportunity to throw his food at others, although he needs to learn how to do it better. Oh, what do we have here? We have the event where I'm very glad I upgrade my piloting. Oh, well, it's all scorched beyond repair, so no luck for us there. And whole ship is bleeding in this place. Righto, and another one. Lots of beams. That thing could hack through our shields if it gets very lucky, but that would be very, very lucky. Let's just annihilate this. We should be fine and dandy. Downside to our setup here is it takes a long time to get everything up and operational, during which we just have to tank whatever they throw at us. Whoa! Was that a teleporting firebomb? No, it was just a regular teleporting bomb that managed to catch a fire. Or start a fire, rather. Impressive. Very impressive. Unfortunately for them, we are more impressive. Send the garbage. They'll run out of bombs very quickly with that kind of setup, and then we're pretty much invincible. Pretty much invincible. Having fun there, Krillin. Just fire that while you can. Jeez. See, it's a great strategy if and only if you have the rockets for it. Maybe we should improve our dodge while we're here. I don't think this is what a bunch of our team signed up for. Right, they got this thing operational again. I'm going to take a crack shot at it. And I barely hit it. In before they bomb the clone bay. That would be a great move on their part. I wouldn't be able to fix it in time and somebody would die. Yeah, that would be good. If they bombed VD Sora and the clone bay, they'd be gone for good. Right, down you go, and then... What? It was a hell of a volley, and they managed to dodge pretty much all of it. And now I have to eat their volley. I mean, we have a lot of dodge. There's almost no chance that thing will get through us. But there is a slight chance. Clone bay isn't even on. Don't worry, we have a backup DNA bank that I got rid of. That's a lot better. No dodge for them whatsoever. Wow, late hour stream, says Enomoto. Not really, it's only 10 o'clock. This is usually when I finish my stream for the day if I'm not being lazy and finishing early. Which I often am, in my own defense. Okay, that's the end of you. Sayonara. Healing Burst. Well, we can actually start caring about the well-being of our team. And for Phase 1 flagship, that is a terrific deal. We can board with everybody into their... Oh, we actually have a lot of options here. We're going to board and hack their medibay, kill everyone there, heal bomb our own team, and then kill all the crew apart from the laser guy. That's what we'll do. Store, quest, and then we circle back around for the exit. We have plenty of rockets, Jake. I don't know. I don't know. We also have access to fire beam, but no additional flak. Keeping you, keeping you. Do you feel like keeping the scrap recovery arms, Captain? Do you think they're going to give you more than 50 scrap? It's not up to me to decide. Oh, we need to make space for the potential of getting a Zoltan overshield. Otherwise, these guys just go away with nothing to show for them. So I think the right thing to do is actually just sell them now. At least we get something back for it. That's if we get Zoltan overshield. Well, Scipio's not weighing in, so as much as I love scrap recovery arm, they're going away. The arms will aid us one last time. Sell them off. There we go. You done good, arms. Thanks a lot. We don't need the fixing. We'll get it next sector. We don't need really any of these things. We'll be fine. Believe. I believe. Quest, quest, and then whatever we can do before we get out of here. Well, that's if we get the Zoltan overshield. Mistakes may be made. Free reactor upgrade. Very nice of them. Although it's not the most expensive thing in the world, it's still very handy to have. How long will Jake stream for? We got another 30 minutes tops and left in this, and then we're done for the day. Okay, you arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan. The only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We've found you. You're not getting away this time. Now, play your cards carefully. We're meant to spread the message of peace. Do we attack them or hail them? VLC wishes to attack. Cody wishes to attack. Kellen wishes to attack. Shill wishes to hail. Shifty wishes to hail. Mirror G says, I return in record time. Attack the rebels. 4 for attacking, 3 for hailing. What does Scipio, the captain, have to say? What indeed does he have to say? He's nowhere to be found in the moment. Okay, we shall hail them. Just barely. We're going to be speaking to these guys instead of outright attacking them and denying ourselves the greatest upgrade in the game. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideas without war. Surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in our wake. Your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. What do we tell these rebels? Cody is going for surrender on this one. Krellin is saying surrender. I'm not telling you what the correct answer is here. You want to throw your own game, that's you. Scipio says surrender. We've left you in our wake. Okay. It seems that they've decided to go for surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in your wake, which is the very wrong answer. Very, very wrong answer. If you go for number 1, then you'll get yourself either a supercharged Zoltan or a Zoltan overshield. However, they all decide to tell these guys to surrender. They shut off communications and immediately engage. Time to go killing. They can board us, but let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. Now you can try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side. Okay, now that their ship has been emptied of hostilities, you search it and find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. Very suspicious, since this was meant to be actually a Zoltan in disguise, but they were holding a Mantis prisoner. Okay, does anybody wish to upgrade themselves to a Mantis? It is a good opportunity for Shill to explore more in the galaxy. by throwing apart their rocks, grabbing some mandibles, with fully charged experience on killing other people. Shill says upgrade me to a mantis since I'm boarding. Very well. This is Shill 2.0. I must say, it's a good look for you. What, we just leave the rock there? He gets his own ship. Your old shilly self gets to enjoy your brand new ship. Okay, exit, nebula, jump, jump, and back to the exit. Not a bad outcome for that, honestly. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon. A simple message. They have equipment for sale. Will we hail, attack, or quickly prepare to jump away? They could have a flak Mark II. It's incredibly unlikely, but they could have a flak Mark II. We have a lot of scrap. I can't wait to boost out our reactor if it comes to that. VLC says, let's make a deal. Shifty also wants to make a deal. Mirror and Shill wish to attack. Coddy wishes to attack. Attack this man before he runs away, says Scipio. Well, hail, 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 hail. Attack, 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 attack. Captain's on the attack side, so attack we do. He's not trying to run away just yet. We will make him see the error in that. Yeah, just jump on that guy. They're right next to the Medi Bay, unfortunately, there. But, you know, one man's misfortune is another man's excellent fortune. I won't even try. Oh, okay, well... that's not good for you now, is it? Oh, right, yes, we don't have the backup DNA bank. Let's remember that this time. Okay, all dead, all stripped. Now get out of there. I want our NG to try their hand at top scoring for most fixes. Please, the clone base is enmity. It's fine. We get a lovely warning that people are dying, and it's audio-visual, so I don't have a chance to just miss it from not looking there. Time for the hugs. I don't know. I don't know about that, right? I think we could do nicer things for our people. Actually, Coddy could get out of there and somebody else could go in for a heal. Like you. Better hurry before that heal bomb goes off. I wonder if you get experience of firing from doing this. You do? How handy. But you only have 36 missiles. Only have 35 missiles. Trust me, I'm sweating. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, well, we could go to the final stand, but not just yet. I'm gonna max out that reactor. If you want something else, anybody on the team could say whatever they want and we could get it. Oh, right, hacking is pretty much a must, so there we go. I said it. I said what I want. I see additional jumps, Jake. You know what to do. I'm doing it. We have a trade. It's honestly not a good trade, but it's not my decision to make. Usually it is, but I'm throwing this over to captain and crew, just in case I want to depose Scipio at the last moment, or, you know, slaughter half the crew. Imagine that, just before the rebel flagship. Yeah, kill all the Manti. And I go, okay. Okay. Regardless, though, we could trade, get 5 fuel, lose 2 drones. Don't take it, ignore, ignore, ignore. Ignore it, Jake. We have no more need of fuel. True, and we get a lot more fuel soon. We're gonna have to make a couple jumps back, though our hull might not be in a great space after all that. Attack and fire, and check that medibay, but they don't have defense against this, so get in there. Should be able to just slaughter everybody by sitting back and relaxing. They may or may not get into their own medibay. They do not, so we strip it for 68, which is sadly actually 68 this time, and carry on. If we upgrade our clone bay, we can get people back even faster. I like that. It's not bomb time. Better clone bay also means we heal more per jump. Nothing interesting here. 2 jumps to make before we get out of here. Better engines? Nah. Better doors? Maybe. Let's hold off on the scrap for now. We've got places to be. The augments were sold in to make space for the Zoltan overshield, but Scipio wouldn't risk a mutiny. If Scipio had won that mutiny, we would have done the correct option. And he's a man of the people, I suppose. A showman in himself. Let's kill that guy. We're actually in a good position here if we just defense drone ourselves for a little bit. Ah, but they do have clone bay. Check that clone bay, as we say. Then again, you know what I can do? I could remove that guy from ever coming back. Nah, we'll give him a fair chance. Now, let's get stuck in, lads. So they did come back, and they are boarding us. Actually, that's pretty bad news for our defense drone, but it has 1 bit of insulation, so it's okay. ASB target locked. Have some faith in our ability to deflect it. However, if somebody dies and it takes out our clone bay, that would be a problem for us, wouldn't it? Pro tip, it really, really would. Alright, take that thing down for good. Pretty please. Oh, good, good. We just need to smoke these last guys and they are done and done right. However, there's a slight problem here, and that's the lack of oxygen once again. Oh, okay, they want to come and die. That's their prerogative. Take that out. By that, I mean that guy. Ah, damn, takes a while for them to realize that we've killed everybody. Close that up. Get super oxygenated in there. Alright, now get these guys back and get the heck out of there. Oh my. Uh-oh. Mirror didn't make it. Mirror crumbled. Okay. At least they slammed the FTL button just in time. Okay, we need you brought back on the double, please. They're teleporting, they got a lot of things to throw at us. Please power up the DNA back. We're good, we're good. Quit your fussing, man. Alright, check that medibay. They're going down despite our intense lack of, well, you know. Get dodging. We only have 17% dodge unless you're over there. That means problems like, uh-oh. Yeah, problems like exactly this. Wow, that was criminally good. Jolly good, but a lot of problems for you right now. A lot of problem for you. How about you get some backup there? If I send you guys in, you're just gonna die, though. Get it shot a bit. Now, we can probably send everybody in. It'll be fine. Once they've made their hit, though. Oh, wow, they made no hit. Immediate slaughter. Again, I really hope they don't kill our clone bay. I wouldn't like that. You're getting shot to shreds there, unfortunately. Let's get VLC in there to help out with the fight. Good, we dodged their anti-ship battery. And now I think I'll have you die. Have faith. I know I do. Good, good. Back to positions, everybody. We're almost done. Come on, that was barely a scratch. They're clocking in on us again, sir. And they set a fire on the, well, yeah, just put that out with 0 oxygen on your side. Shoot that, maybe you can kill them from there. That was a good shot, but not good enough. Kill him. Ah, dang. I said kill him. Alright, there we go. All dead. Slugman's dead as well, but that's no big deal, probably. Let's get the door closed up. The fire is out. Get everybody together and back on the ship. Get that fixed up while you can. Happy days! Oh wait, what? Who's on the... Oh, crumbs, how did I miss you? Shill 2.0's just there saying, please don't leave me. It's alright, we won't leave you. Onwards to the last stand. Hey, you could have had your own ship there. Could have masqueraded as a rebel. Right, Tully is in utter disbelief. He's been seeing wave after wave of ship, and this one's pretty weird to him. He says, what's the meaning of this? Who are you? What's that smell? Okay, 10 fuel, 10 hull points, and a repair station straight away. We repair, we jump, we potentially repair again, and then we hit up the base. Easy as pie. Couldn't be simpler. Like, I struggle to think how this could be simpler. Alright, great. Those extra drones are going to be so useful. Let's hope that that repair station doesn't get shot down in the next 2 jumps. Yeah, friendly zone here. This must be a system of high importance to warrant such a fleet of dreadnoughts. Almost there. Aha, you detect a rebel scout and an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Are we going to be a hero at this 11th hour, or simply avoid the conflict? More engines, yells Scipio, which I assume is him wanting to crush the rebel fighter into more engines. I don't like going above 5 engines. I seldom do. Shifty wants to avoid, but Coddy and Kellen wish to intervene, as does Shill. Of course we attack. Very well. I don't know who you are, says this guy in the last stand, but apparently nobody defies. Okay, well, let's go and defy. I don't really want to use a drone part, but I'm going to use a drone part. Well, that's very, very unfortunate for them. Down they go. 76 scrap and another 55 scrap. Imagine what that could have been with a couple of recovery arms. I know I am. Onwards to the repair station. Scipio just keeps saying engines. Engines. Okay, we've got a lot of everything. What are we investing in? Unless there's a store next door, which would be awesome. Could actually go and check out this as well. And we will, because there's no hurry for us to go to the base. Not yet, at least. Yeah, there's nothing here, but we did get extra points for the jump. Okay, before we go to the base, engines, piloting. Sensors aren't terribly useful to have an extra one of at this point. Doors won't be useful because we're going to kill the crew. Fast teleporting for the very start. Insulate the drones probably so that we can keep the defense drone going, especially. One more on the engines. Yeah, that's a good use of our everything. We don't need additional weapons, we couldn't even use them if we tried. And O2, as long as you have level 2, you are a hard counter to being hacked on that. Right. Right. First call, we're not going to have Pike Beam, we're going to have Heal Bomb. Or... no, that makes more sense, because Flak and Pike can at least work together. That's a decent setup. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, let's go. Don't ever think I've seen Jake get that high level on engines, because I don't do it. There's not much you can do to help in the battle. You hold the key to turn the tide in the war. You prepare to fight the flagship. Oh! A store! If only we'd held on to those scrap recovery arms. But we did not. Ah, well, come on, what's that? Guys, we'll be right back, I swear. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you. They have some valuable technology. Repair arm, drone recovery arm, weapon pre-igniter. Medibay backup battery. Yeah, sadly we spent all our dosh, so that's a no-go for us. Hilarious, but let's go and take the actual fight. But we got a bit of score for jumping into that. Right, this is it, the Rebel flagship. We are immediately going to defend against their hacking. They will get a hacking through almost certainly, but we'll try to defend against it. We'll have maximum on this, and as ever, we're going to jump. You know, we're going to want maximum of that on as well. I'm going to jump and take care of the ion first. Oh, for the love of God, you were looking right at it, defense drone. Of all the things to be hit, we get hit in the shields. That's not good for us. I'm telling you right now, that's not good for us. Alright, screw flak, we need heal bomb. I mean, we could still power flak, but I'm not going to. We're going to be on the defense here. Right, with that, you folks get in and remove that from the equation, pretty please. We, however, are going to hack their medibay and kill everybody. Good start. Now, well, defense drone, what you got for us? Defense drone got shot, our things got injured. Go take care of that. You can't actually man the shields anyway, so there's not a lot of point in you being there. Just hold out of it. We'll be fine. We'll be better than fine. We'll be not half bad. Good, we got this thing fixed. That's more like... Oh, that's a lot less like it. Please don't let that thing fall. It'll be fine. No one's going to die on our watch. Then again, let's do this. Oh, jeez. Why are we still getting... Oh, yeah, yeah. Please stop killing me. Okay. Let's get these guys back. Let's say goodbye to that. And let's ask ourselves, do we want to take out their, this, or, well, you know what, while we're waiting, I'm going to heal you guys up entirely. Nice dodge. Please get those, man, the shield situation is very grim. Let's go get that fixed up, please. Drone, Jake, yeah. Okay. The thing about not taking care of their... Nope, we need to kill crew, and that means we're going to go into their medibay. And immediately kill everybody there. We appear to have lost some sensors, sir. I like sensors. I also like killing lots of crew. There we go. Their ability to heal is gone. Please take care of the sensors. I need to see what's going on inside their ship. Knock out that hacking, Jake. I know it's annoying, but we're going to stick with it for a bit. And trust me, I know how annoying it is. Let's get everybody healed up. We missed. That's tragic. At least we can bring everybody back if they're in danger, but they're not in danger right now. Our ability to hack is in a little bit of danger, though, but it's alright. Vilk is working on things. Ooh, that's getting a bit spicy, isn't it? Ah, forget it. Can only dodge so hard, Jake. Some shield would be appreciated. Working on it, but I want level 2 sensors rocking and rolling. Once we bring everybody into their certain death here, though, we'll be doing better. Dump. Oh god, I got the sensors again. Come on, man. There go our shields again. Alright, now we gotta move. Yeah, I am strongly advocating of taking care of that because I do keep taking care of our shields and that's no fun for anyone. There's no really need to heal these guys either, so what we can do is focus on that. We won't need this either, we'll get dodging. Yeah, that's unnecessary. Dump. Get dodging now. That's not dodging, that's eating fire, as usual. Okay, great. Now take care of that as well, please. And then we'll be invincible. Perfect. Alright, hopefully we'll have a lot less of that. There's a lot of things I want a lot less of here. There, now they can't dodge away. Well timed. Okay, we're safe. Take care of their shields, get everybody healed up, and then take care, well, just make our getaway, really. I maintain it's important to kill the enemy crew on the first jump, on the first thing if you can. Because then they're left like this and they can't do anything. Time for some repairs? Oh heavens, yes. I think our team have earned some repairs of their own here. Welcome back, and welcome to die. Let's hope that place wasn't taken over. It was not taken over. We immediately jump to the store and get maybe 5 repairs. Yep. However, and this is a big however, we can sell things. We can sell the heal bomb if nothing else. Also, we can repair our ship, which would be a nice thing as well. Everybody else is fine, they'll get everything back on the next jumps. Yeah. So we sell up, not the defense drone, we need that to stop us from getting boarded, potentially. But yes, heal bomb is going away, flak is coming back in, and that is more repairs. Question is if we want to sell anything else, but I see a heavens no on all of that. Alright, how's this phase going to go? Well, the Manti are going to go on and destroy their drones immediately, and then they're going to go over and take care of their other weapons. All the while, we're going to be flacking, piking them every step of the way. Let's have our power set up for that. We won't need high power on teleporter. I don't see a need to hack anything particularly. So we should be okay. And the last 2's for the defense drone. Yeah, no more doors, we're safe. Alright, come get some, flagship. I'm ready for you. Oh, shop's gone, no more repairs. Right, so defense drone, immediate boarding, remove their drones. God, I hate being droned. We'll probably have to tank a few rockets, but only a few. Could always hack missiles, save a few hull. It's an idea, but they have a defense drone and I don't have a defense scrambler, so until we take that down, hacking is off the cards. I know there's a cheat to get around that, I don't like it, and I don't use it. Let's just do this. It's the natural thing to do. And let's not have them dodge either. Well, we'll have them dodge less, if nothing else. I don't think they even hit us with those. Alright, get in on those rockets. I want none of that. And now, Now I can hack their rockets. Oh, what's happened there? On you go. Now we can see when it's coming. Oh, that might have been a wasted hack. How much is this gonna cane? We could take it down immediately. That was very, very fast. Wow. I'm actually in awe at how clinical that went. Absolutely. Okay, well, I'm not gonna sit around. We're chasing that flagship down. Since we have the Zoltan bypass, the only question is who are they going to mind hack? It's a dangerous question. Well, we won't worry about it. We'll just see what they do. Come now, Scipio, Mirror G, Kellen, VD Sora, Coddy, Shifty, VLC, and Shill 2.0. It's time to end this. Ooh, what a mind hack for them to do. It's on our Mantis, and they go straight for the fight there. That's unfortunate. What if we just throw everybody onto here? Okay, you just do what you gotta do there. I'm gonna weaken this because it'll shorten the spell that they have over him. But those rockets, I want as few of those as possible. And we're just going to keep blackening to get rid of that overshield. Not bad, but not good. Oh, well, actually, that could be a problem with that. Come on, take that overshield down now. I don't like this. I can't see what's going on particularly well. Jake, defense drone. It's an idea. And it's one we're going to invest in. Why not? Also, it just immediately got shot to shreds, and we're about to get shot to shreds. Not bad. The only thing that went down is Pike, which is not good, but not bad. I would quite like that fixed, but you're on the shield. Nah, get that fixed, please. Don't want to lose people at this stage. Keep the flackening going. Not bad, but now we're operating in the dark again. Still, that is taken down. Take care of those shields and we'll have no ship left to worry about. What are you doing? Not fighting there. Who's the lazy bones? It's Shifty. Get in there. There's not a lot to worry about with you since you've already fixed all that. I'm not even going to bother hacking at this point. Although I would love to have that fixed. Alright, stop them from dodging as well, please. We need not worry. We're done here. You can tell how little I'm worrying by the fact that I'm not even shooting this thing. I think I'll give it a cheeky little shot like that. Just see how it does. Get those rockets off my case, please. Come on, I need to see what the enemy is doing to us. Well, they're not rocketing us, we know that much. Even autopilot's got this, although they did mind hack Mirror G. Alright, enough playing around. This ship's going down. It's not allowed to have any shields. It's not allowed to have anything. And now that we can see what's going on in there, I dare say it is time to end this. Well done, our Manti. Well done, our Manti. But, you know, sometimes you gotta go down with a ship, even if it's an enemy ship. Yeah, come on, I'm not made of stone here. Bring him back. Cracking job. A Mantis Charlie victory. Mirror G's Scipio. Captain Scipio, uncontested from start to end. Kellen, VD Sorak, Coddy, Shifty, VLC, and Shill 2.0 have destroyed the flagship. There were some ups, there were some downs, there were some pretty big downs. I think the vertical G's on this one is far in the red, but we bounced back with 0 more hull than necessary. Okay, we're all wondering, how did the score go? 62-04. That is entertainment. That puts them pretty solidly on the top 5 here. Just a little shy of Scrabatia. 198 short. Oh, okay. If you get on the high scoreboards, you've got to break 6k these days, even more than that. Of course, nothing's going to beat Maneater. They went back and forth to gobble things up. What's amazing, though, is that Scrabatia's there. They didn't even win. What'll it take to scrub Scrabatia off there? And once again, this has been the most beacons explored. We keep topping that more and more. Record for exploration? Yeah, it was. I thought we might get the most repairs, but Meneth is still there at 52. What in the world was Meneth doing? Here I thought that our wee NG there had, with Mirror G's had done more than that, but oh well. Hell of a run and a victory for Mantasy. Nice to get a victory. We've had some ropey runs lately, but that's good, right? If we just won every time, where'd be the fun in that? That's why I have the mutiny rule. If I play this game 95% of the time, I win. So it's nice to throw something in that puts me on the edge. And God, that fight. I'm going to be rewatching that fight we had with the rebel ship, where almost everybody died. Clone Bay was off. Just about every system was destroyed. That was... And I couldn't pause, right? That was the big thing. Can't pause. Mistakes beget more mistakes. Still, lots of fun. For me, at least. For you, well, doesn't matter here, there, or anywhere. But regardless, cheers for joining. And until our next streams, that'll be Kamidori and EU4 tomorrow, it's a cheers and cheerio.